Wakey, rise and shine, it's good afternoon time. Live and direct from the YouTube asylum.
Well, man, I've been well for fucking. Because
I'm going to stop and I don't give a shit that your birthday or not. I'm going to stop because you know who I am.
I know I've been spewing all that, man. I've had sickness and diarrhea.
No, stop taking shit.
I'm not taking shit. It's not due to that.
That's exactly what it is.
It's not.
It smells like shit somewhere.
It doesn't smell like shit, like.
I'm telling you, it does, mate. You know I'm not going to say that.
Didn't call it mate.
Well, I'm going to call you fucking mate.
It didn't end up putting the gun on for games. And then,
didn't he?
as soon as we've left, and he starts cutting us off, calling us cunts and that.
Yeah. This is
And then he's accusing, but then he's accusing fucking Julian of putting that fucking McDonald's note thing or whatever it was.
Aye, sound. How we doing, bro?
I am alright, pal, you?
I on the mend, mate. I on the mend.
Everything, Bob. Here he is, look, the little wanker. Let me let him on. Hey? Let me let him on. Oi, wanker, will you make up lies and bollocks?
Tunes, listen, I haven't made anything up.
Right, you're a little wanker. You're a no good
Tunes,
horrible.
what are you on about? Let us speak. If you're going to shout, calm down. 1 second. I've only just... Tunes, I haven't said anything. Tunes, I've just shared something.
Well, it's not me, is it?
These stalkers and lawbreakers, yeah, I'm afraid to say their time is up. But what I'm going to talk a little bit about my own sort of, well, when I say my own, yeah, my own. And actually, I think Peggy had a taster of this as well from. There's a couple of stalkers and lawbreakers that we have had the misfortune of having dealings with.
Big up everyone. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone has a nice day. So yeah, we're here at the weekend again. These weeks are absolutely flying by, aren't they? Like I say, soon it'll be Christmas, Easter, then more or less Christmas. So let's start with these videos. So first up, we've got Scotty G. We've got a little bit by Scotty G, which actually is quite a funny video. After Scotty G, we've got a little bit of Shufflin. After Shufflin, there's a little bit of Masters. After Masters, we've got a little bit of Tunes. And then after Tunes, we've got Jockney. So I'll start with Scotty and I'll come back to you at the end.
Well, man, I've been well for fucking. Because I've been. I know I've been spewing all that, man. I've had sickness and diarrhea.
No, stop taking shit.
I'm not taking shit. It's not due to that.
That's exactly what it is.
It's not.
It smells like shit somewhere.
It doesn't smell like shit, like.
I'm telling you, it does, mate. You know I'm not going to say that.
Didn't call it mate.
Well, I'm going to call you fucking mate. I thought you would have just been ready. Somebody says it was a steak. I didn't expect this, though.
And what's happening, Ralph? I know, brother. I know I'm your brother.
That's why, because he's sitting there like he's some kind of superstar. But have you seen the way you're living?
One love. You okay?
Shit.
Call Spanner. I am absolutely cushy, mate.
Divvy.
I'm cushy.
You're a divvy.
I've got me lovely ex-girlfriend here. So I'm absolutely, and it's my birthday today, you know. So I'm absolutely spot on, mate.
That man not be able to see me.
Can it? Just sees me.
This is pissing us off because this is not you.
Top man, Scotty, how's you? I'm great, James Andrew. Who's with you? Oh, it's Vicky. She's jealous.
Who's Vicky?
Oh, just this bird fancies.
Who's Vicky like?
I don't know who she is.
Vicky from? What do you mean she's jealous? Jealous of what?
Because she's seeing who's with you.
Right, so how does that mean that she's jealous?
Because I know she is, because I know what she's like. Because I seen her in the car.
You've seen her in the car?
I seen her like she pulled up in the car when she seen us on the road.
Vicky who?
I don't know who she is. She's from Wales End.
Are you both tablet heads?
No,
Does she
no,
take
no. I
tablets?
didn't know. No,
She's
she's about fucking 40 odd,
She
man.
doesn't need to be jealous. Listen, there's no jealousy. Nothing could ever come into all these bitches that they may fuck. They need to understand that they can't do nothing.
Oh, no, that can't.
Do you know what I mean? So that's you need to make sure that gets put across.
The Canadian.
They can't do anything.
Oh, the famous Margaret.
Who's the famous
How
Margaret?
the fuck does she know?
Who's the famous Margaret? Who is it?
Vicky?
Who's Vicky?
Vicky, how do you know Margaret?
Who's? Stop putting yourself on. Listen, stop putting me.
Well, your name's are ya?
I don't give a fuck if me name. That's not my name. So what do you mean?
Her name's not Margaret. Her name's Bubbles.
It's not even Bubbles. That's not even my name either way. My name's Jamie. So what are you talking about?
Aye. Your
So
name's
who's Margaret?
Jamie. So who's Margaret?
And this is because the name that you.
Happy birthday, Scotty lad. Thank you, mate.
Who's this Vicky? Who's Vicky?
Clarence.
Who's Vicky? Who's Vicky?
Haha, I've had a fight with Scott.
The bird called Vicky. It's had a fight with me.
I doubt it, like Vicky, like,
Who's Vicky?
because
No, because nothing stopped bringing my name into stuff.
Because-
Who's Vicky?
who's Vicky?
Vicky from where? How old is Vicky?
Where's Vicky? Where you from, Vicky? But I only seen you briefly.
Ask her where she's from.
Where you from, Vicky?
And why he's putting me on there in anyway?
I have Scott.
You can have him.
No,
Listen, it doesn't matter.
Walker.
She's deputy talking shit. Vicky from Marker, deputy talking shit. Deputy talking shit.
You haven't had a fight with Jamie, like.
100%. You don't even know how you are. I forget it. So you think you're from Marker?
Who is it, Scotty lad?
Can I hear me talking then?
Aye.
So why you put me on the live like that? Get it off. I'll bounce the phone up the thingy. Don't play with the like that. Take it off while I'm sitting here. Take it off while I'm sitting here.
Well, I'll just.
Take
Well,
it
I'll
off.
take it.
Take it off while I'm sitting here. That's what you'll do. Simple as people that put people online are grasses, and I don't fly with grasses. So take me off there. I told you this before. When you're doing shit like that, do not put me anywhere near that.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, right?
Who the fuck's Vicky?
Yeah, cool,
And then-
didn't he?
As soon as we've left, and he starts cutting us off, calling us cunts and that.
Yeah. This is
And then he's
YouTube,
accusing,
man.
he accused, but then he's accusing fucking Julian of putting that fucking McDonald's note thing or whatever it was. I
See,
didn't get
YouTube's-
accused, but I wasn't anywhere near there.
YouTube's a horrible bastard place if you let it get you. It's a horrible place, and you've just got to fucking rise above it and just give it back. Simple as that. He's on about the name Paul and I says, you know what it is? I says, Paul was a nice fucking lad. I says, but when you're getting people giving you shit every fucking day, Paul's gonna lose it. I says, Paul doesn't give a fuck now. He doesn't give a fuck who he
Paul has
is.
never been a nice lad.
Is that war, Chris?
Not one of you on this panel, including me, has never been a nice lad. Why the fuck don't you stop feeling sorry for yourselves? For fuck's sake, come on, boys.
I don't
People
feel sorry for
hate you.
myself. I've just come on just over it.
Honestly, this has been fucking ill tonight, right? I've been fucking dying to say something. And I thought,
Say it,
listen,
Chris.
you know what better time and what better
Chris, say
way
it.
to fucking say it, right? Honestly, where's the fuck the banter gone? Where the shut the fuck up then, will you? Go and make yourself a pack of fucking super noodles, will you, Paul? Right? Burn the kitchen down, right? Do you all a favour, right?
Rick, sit there.
What flavour are they, though, Chris?
When you've spoken to.
I'll sit here and I can actually stand up as well if I want to, Paul. Right? Okay.
Hold on. Most important thing, what flavour are you making for noodles?
Beef. What's going on with it? Paul, have you won £1,000? Is this bet being met yet or not? Has it?
What?
Where's Jimmy as well? Where's fucking Jimmy? Where's
Neutral, I
Jimmy?
never deny
Jimmy's in
anything
the
last
chat.
year.
Jimmy's in the chat. Get Jimmy up there. I want to know what he's been fucking playing at as well. He's been sucking some dick.
Chris, it's gone to the Chris and Celtic Foundation, that £1,000.
Oh, God. There's Jimbo.
What the fuck's going on with everyone, Jimmy? What is? Is your breath okay? You've been brushing your teeth lately. I dread to fucking think what your breath smells like. Were you sucking Tunez's dick, or were you nibbling on his belly? What were you doing with him there? What was happening?
Is that Jimmy?
Chris, were you there when? Were you watching it when Incog was on?
I watched the film. He's a fucking proper weird creep, him.
No,
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's a widow. I've got a new bet for Barnsley Bill. Got inside Jim.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Hello, my man. You all right, Joe?
Yeah, go.
Good, man.
Just chilling, listening to some tunes.
Oh, fuck it. Let's have a simple man.
Is that Tunes at his best? Cheers.
Sorry.
I will fuck the music.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Here's a new bet for Barnsley Bill. If you can, I don't know, send me the clip, the bits where he agreed to what he agreed. I'll get the exposure to put it up.
And you can, if you can admit to, it's a long conversation. So
it's about 4 hours.
Well,
do you know I've got a mate that lost his legs, and he climbed Mount Everest. He was in the army. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Who's in the army?
He lost his legs.
Even though I was doing that, I remember most of the shit he was coming out with, you know what I mean?
I mean, his mate's called Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong had fucking legs. He had legs when he landed on the moon.
Yeah, one giant leap.
Yeah.
One giant step for mankind.
He might have had some off the Pistorius fucking stump. Could have been doing like fucking bunny hops.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
You just done
His fucking AK-47, he shouldn't do the bog door.
And do you know what can you remember what he called his mate? Who lost his legs? Leggy. That was his nickname, Leggy.
Does any of us actually believe that?
But nah. I mean, he climbed Mount Everest by himself.
Do you reckon he done fucking like handstands? He's a fuck me. His head would have been carved with a bit of snow at the top. Snowdrops rubbing on my head.
Brilliant way to climb mine, didn't it? Because you haven't got that much weight then, have you?
I will.
Oh, it's just right in a minute.
I will say this about Bill. I think his heart was in the right place when he come in that night.
You know what I mean, Sean? I'll agree with that, too.
I think his heart was in the right place. But then it just went tits up.
Oh my life, seriously, this is usual organs soft.
And I thought we're trying to sort. And I but Chris, we're trying to sort in this stuff. There's a grant to charity here.
I haven't got one.
Chris, I've always been told I've got to swing a brick.
I'm going to be quiet, right? But I don't agree with what you're doing. You're all being soft, right? This is you two.
No, we're not being soft.
Take it personally.
We want the grant to charity. I've got to swing a brick. You know that, Chris, right? But I know fucking Barnsley Plamport owes fucking a grant to charity.
Chris, I would like to hear what you've got to say.
friend of mine lost his whole pub for a pound after he owned the cards. He handed it over. £100,000 that was. And he can't even handle £1,000 due to a lost bet.
Lad saying Fatty Irish's channel's gone, he'll have hit it if it's gone.
Yeah, it's not gone.
Chris, what have you got to say, mate? I would like to know what you've got to say.
Oh, fucking hell. We got on.
On what? On what?
How then, Chris?
On anything you want, mate.
What have you say? What have you? If you're listening to what we're saying, we're not
No.
like.
Go on. I'm gonna read the chat.
I'm not trying to steer the talk, Chris.
Chris, you know you can't read. You can't read, Chris. You know that.
I can't multitask. That's why I'm gonna mute myself and ignore.
It's not because his eyes are wrong. It's because there's no pictures on the book.
I think Chris wants to get stuck into somebody.
For fuck's sake. You cause as much shit than I do.
You know when Chris is in a fettle because he wants to call somebody.
He's trying to like look at the pictures in the book, count to 10. He has to count 10 like fucking foxes or ducks.
What's this?
He's back.
He's got a gang up on Chris. Come
on.
Chris,
tell us what you're thinking. Tell us what you think.
Chris, I'll give you the head start. I'll give you the head start as well.
Chris, tell us what you're thinking. What are you thinking about this situation? Go on.
Is Billy 0161 touch you again, Chris?
Oh, not again.
Not since I got the doll out.
All right.
Not since I exposed him. So he's never been around mine again. You know,
that was funny as fuck. That.
I think it worked. You know, but moving on from that. Next question. Tunes.
You sure Tunes haven't been touching you?
Tunes is still touching himself over me, so we're not at that point where Billy managed to get to us. Okay, Tunes still can't get the bus there. They can't even build up the coach to leave the front door, let alone get the bus there to travel up north to touch me. Okay, at least Billy 0161 had a car as well. Billy had a car as well. You know what I mean? He had Haribos and everything. He even said he had puppies. It was a fucking.
Nowadays, I had a hype earlier on.
It was the one I
She
showed
back
you.
taking me into it again properly, and it made me feel like fucking shit.
Is it true that his cars, the suspensions went on the driver's side in Billy's car?
I because that track was sat in the seat.
No, the axles went on the back, and that's honestly, I wouldn't encourage you to look in the boot. I wouldn't encourage you to look in the boot, right? Having skeletons. Never mind time with skeletons in a closet, bodies in a boot. Like, fucking hell.
Fucking get them.
Keep it in the glove box.
Anyway, next question. We're going to talk about anyone else but Billy, because I'm just being totally honest, Jay. You know what I mean? You want to talk with anyone, I'll give you the honest answer. Okay? What? Who? Why? When?
Incog.
We're there then, so what do you no, we're there, but one now with this fucking do you think Billo is a granted charity or not?
Yeah.
What did
this is to Chris.
Barnsley. I want to be Barnsley Bill. Oh, that little cretin.
He was right.
He was bagging you out the other night.
I thought you wanted to be 161, man. Sorry, my bad. Barnsley Bill has lost a bet big scale, right? But he hasn't got 2 brass pennies to rub together. Okay.
But he had 3-4 grand the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, well, and he can pay his debt then, can't he? Because otherwise, you know, then I mean, now we'll use Billy bullshit. You know, well, I'm at the
that money, what he was showing you was the money for that charity fight he was supposed to have had.
He's acting like fucking Roman Beggar.
Do you know what it is? I had fucking the 2 boxing matches I had any head guards on out, and I didn't get my blood pressure checked, and it was this. I think it was called the EBF, whatever that European Boxing Federation.
Has anyone seen Barnsley? Does anyone know what he looks like?
He stuck his camera on a 4, I think, the other day or something.
Didn't he show one of his fights before?
Right, and what I'm saying
he stuck his video up. Chris, let's not take the piss. He's 5'6", and he's about fucking
10 stone,
60 kilo or something.
He's had 2 fights.
So basically,
he's a fucking midget. That's why he threatened to say. I thought he was sending 1 minibus to mine, but he was sending 2. Fucking hell.
Why is anyone even bothered that he No one's getting a grand off him. It was never going to happen.
Well,
Bill's
no,
never done, Bonzi Bill's never done anything that
Chris,
anybody
this went
else
on
has
for
done in the
hours.
past, right?
The agreement for charity
Right.
went on for hours.
Okay, right? So the only way to get him back is having him. But people are going to back him anyway. People are going to back him. People are going to say, no, Bill, you done that when he's going to feel validation through negative response, right? And
We're not about 2 hours about it,
he is attention-seeking. Someone that claims to have all of this shit, right? Lays out, I've got this. He's telling me I have this many vans, this many people, this many salesmen, whatever, right? Okay, right. If you're all out there, you're like that comfortably on you. Okay. And how much he made? He said how much he made was about like was it 70 odd grand or something, and that was after tax. He said it was more than that because of whatever. Does he not think that? So he made 70 grand, right? So the better to my mathematics are 70 grand, right? He paid, let's say, 20% tax, right? But no, wait there, he's going to have to pay something like 40% tax because he's in a higher tax bracket.
Isn't that over 100 grand, Chris? I think it's just over 100.
Wait there. 20% on 70, 20% on £70,000, right? 20% tax. You put 25% back on 70. You put that on that, right? That'll give you the number. So 25% on
20% off 70 is 56. So 56 with 20% off 70.
It's £17,500, right? That's what it is, right? So you put that on 70. It's
why are you taking off 25%?
I'm telling you that Bill reckons he makes over 100 grand a year, right?
Well, you're paying 40% tax then.
Fucking shit, mate. Exactly.
You're paying 40% tax.
20% exactly. So what he's making well over 100 grand. Is he? Fuck. If he was, he wouldn't be talking about it. If he's that stupid to do it, then honestly, I haven't got time for fucking fucking Napoleon.
I'm not even bothered. Like, you know what it is? I'm not even bothered like what he makes or what he does or out. And like, I'm not even bothered. He came on that day and like he didn't have to come on, and he knew how it was going to end up. And he had been drinking regardless of what he says and on the sniff.
Yeah,
and I just know for a fact that we had a bet and he lost the bet.
He was on 2 hours trying to defend June, and even willing to put £1,000 up in his honour. And then June said,
anyway, look, I'm a lovely leavers, right? I'm off, right? I'm off. See you later, boys.
Alright, see you later, Chris. So I did that's what it was, Jimmy, wasn't it? So obviously I thought he had spoke to Tunes, and then obviously I'd spoke to Paul, and then the agreement was he had to get Tunes, and if not, he had lost the bet. And then if he had, I had to get Paul's, and then I'd lost the bet. So he put himself in first. He had to get Tunes. I thought he had spoke to Tunes, and then I seen Tunes the other day says I'm not getting me enhanced DBS, so that new stuff against me. Well, and then Tunes has said, "What did Tunes agree to the end of the night? What did?" Who can you tell me what did Tunes said the night against his ex?
He could have come on the next morning and said, I was drunk last night, cancelled a bet, but he carried it on. You can't use being drunk.
I was drunk while I agreed the bet, to be honest with you, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know, but you got like to cover yourself sometimes. For example, you got this law where if you
check that,
to get the money back.
That's wrong.
At the end of the day, you got like a certain amount of time to cancel the bet. Like when you're sobered up.
Yeah, Chrissy's right. We're there. So right. So Crossy's right that Tunes didn't have that one. See, because I knew Tunes wouldn't get his DBS out. That means Bill's lost the bet. So because obviously Tunes is not going to prove it. No, you're Crossy's right. What he's saying there about. Like the hitting the X on it, but I knew he wasn't going to prove. He wouldn't prove himself, and I'm not going to say, he did do it or he didn't do it, because it's just causing another argument. My opinion's my opinion. So that was the agreement. So he had to get the DBS to prove that he hadn't had that on the record, and then obviously Paul was going to show his, but he had to do that first. That's right, Crossy. And Crossy, what do you think of since you're there now? What do you think of Jaggy? And there's many people like in the chat now. Anyone in the chat, tell Crossy what Jaggy done. Jaggy didn't just pawn bomb. He was arguing with us, just a normal argument like happens. He went offline. He came back online. Says, I don't normally do this. And he came on playing with his thing. And it had blood in it, because you know what's a semi on, what's not. And he had a hole in his groin. And he was sitting playing with the cunt.
Fucking hell, man. That's fucking really wrong. Now you can
And he's admitted doing it, fucking Crossy. And that, Crossy, I'll be honest with you, right? That's the worst.
That's really bad.
Like, I wouldn't even say it was a porn, but it was a sex offence. That.
Yeah, it is. It's like flashing.
I know for a fact, Crossy knows what he's saying.
That's wrong. That's fucking wrong. That's a sex offence.
No, Crossy. He had a hole in his groin, and we only seen the hole in his groin next to his private parts, because obviously he was sat with his pants down playing with his fucking thing. And we're not on about he just pulled it out. We're on about he had a semi on, and he was playing with it with his fucking hands.
Fucking hell.
So now are you going to condone that, or are you going to agree with him, Crossy? Yeah, I admit everything I've done wrong, right or wrong.
What about that CU Jimmy? He done the same thing, didn't he? Porn bomb. Got his dick out.
That's fucking
about PD?
No, CU Jimmy.
I've never seen. I don't know who that is, though. I'll be honest.
Oh, so not that's his name.
He guns in Jim Smiths and that and tunes us.
I've seen that. I've seen the name, but I haven't seen him on the panel doing whatever he is on about. I'll be honest. Mangs.
Well, giving Jackie a lot of leeway, but to do something like that is fucking disgusting.
And Crossy, it wasn't just that. And that same when it happened, we know when he was arguing with us, his lass was in the background. So he's done it while his lass is in the background.
He can't even use an excuse. He was asleep with the camera because he said,
Dog man.
I don't normally do this, and then did it.
Oh, no, exactly. And now, listen, no one fucking block a time Crossy out of the chat either.
You still coming to Thailand in July, Crossy?
I haven't got a problem with Crossy.
God,
I know.
50-50.
Right, Crossy, you go and ask him what he's done, and then I don't understand how people accept it. And that's without being a dick, Crossy. You're happy enough to clip me when I say stuff, and I'll admit what I've said. I can't take it back. I've said it, and I don't apologise. But he done that on that live, and it's the worst one I've ever seen. To be honest with you, Crossy, I could probably fucking ask around. I'm sure it was on YouTube, bro. And but it's not something I'm sending you, because I'm not sending you fucking. I'm not sending you shit like that. Like, even if someone had it, fuck that. You like ask around, someone will have it. He had his little thing out, and he had his hole in his groin, and I don't know.
In theory, if somebody saw it, could they report that? And if they could describe exactly what they saw and it matched what he's got, then that would be.
I think that, honestly, he sat there and it was pissed.
But when Bill Clinton, he got that impeached, it'll boil down to whether he had a fem penis, because that's the only way Monica Lewinsky would. The only way she would know is if she's actually seen it. So if he's got like signature marks on his penis.
I'm not saying he was wanking online. What I'm saying is he came on as a man knows it had blood in it, aka Semyon, and he didn't just like have it sat there. He had it in his hands, waving it around, like sort of like fucking wafting it around for ages as well. Because to be fair, I wasn't even fucking looking. And obviously, Julian didn't even know as well. I think Julian thought he was fucking, because of the hole in his groin, he was bent over or something. I can't remember. It was stupid. And this is without taking the piss out. He's a fucking weirdo.
It's like him banging up in his groin.
That's what I mean, fucking Jimbo. That was the worst version of a fucking, didn't do. He was like a fucking hermaphrodite. He had a fucking minge in his groin and a fucking useless Johnson.
I walked into a room in a hostel once and a bloke's door was unlocked and he was banging a fucking needle to his groin. He's like, oh, come in, sit down. I was like, no, thanks.
See, Crossy, I don't get notifications on time on YouTube. They come in days after and shit. But that I say is, I don't think you didn't know that you'd done that. And like fucking, I know what you fucking Irish was on a bit age ago, and you was mentioned my young, so regardless of what you say, obviously I'm going to reply to shit like that. But regardless of that, go and ask Jaggy about his shit. And then obviously let us know. I'll see you post at some point. And just ask the cunt, see what he was doing, see if he admits it. Everyone's seen it. And if he denies it, I'm sure it's on here somewhere. Like a fucking, you know, he's got a junkie.
Please ain't got time to turn up to robberies with this shit going on online. That's on this little corner of YouTube as well.
It's fucked up, man. It's like, I keep saying fucking, what did I see the other day? Peggy writing stuff to hand on, right? And I know for a fact, I'll even get the screenshot for somewhere, that she had wrote that when Noel doxed someone and she threatened to dox his kids. And I know for a fact that I can get that screenshot as well. We didn't dox no one. We shared something off YouTube, a reflection. To be fair, what was the reflection? Couldn't even see what the fucking it was. They just all says, oh, that's that. It was a reflection. Could have been fucking neon as it was fucking reflected. It's on YouTube. Look at the things people share on YouTube. Don't put on YouTube, doesn't want shared. But you don't go fucking putting kids on. Or my kids have been on fucking here. That was taken off fucking Facebook. Wasn't my Facebook.
I don't know why he couldn't put his brother on and be so vulnerable.
Exactly.
I don't put my kids on.
Yeah, guys.
Or my missus.
I think
Missus can choose, to be honest, her choice, but I'm not going to put her on. I would strongly advise her not to.
I'd like to see them arguing of the what was it? Fucking someone said that what you call him? Jaggy was on about whose channel was that on? I forget it. So suppose he was going on about something to do with his brother and they're going and that. And they all go and make up. I'm sorry, I got married. I don't make up with any bastard I don't like. And that's truthful. Yeah. It's at them certain levels, there's different levels, like. It's like if I would argue for fucking Jimbo, but that's not the levels they're at, like. And then that's where they try to fucking get Jimbo just to cause shit so he had no one, but we weren't born yesterday.
Playing voice notes from like a year ago. It was still having a go.
Man, Jimbo, I knew that. And do you know what it is, Jimbo? Just the other week, Jaggy was asking people where I lived.
I people do that. They want to find someone, they ask someone where they do.
I'll tell you what it is. Ask anyone I speak to, right? There's 5 people I speak to. I watch YouTube the least out of anyone. I don't watch it. It's shit. I get told about things and obviously that's it. It's like even fucking junky flavours fucking going on about us. It doesn't show up about us. I'm going to sit and fucking hammer him for weeks. And to be fair, I should anyway. Not to be made off.
What's worse, looking for someone who's online, you know, what's the word, covertly offline because you do want to actually knock on their door, or finding their address and putting it online for everyone to see.
Well,
you know, if I've got a problem with someone, I want to do with it myself.
Well, that was the thing I said. So Flavors supposedly had said, I've got Shufflin's address, I've got a picture of his door, right? So then there was an account went on and put up when Flavors doxed his stuff, and then he's taking the hook like a little fucking baby. Why would you even do that? Listen, you fucking smackhead. You've just threatened to do someone else, so and then when it happens to you, you don't like it.
I saw that on Wackies, but I noticed he didn't have Julian on speakerphone, which
you know he did. Exactly, he didn't on purpose.
I could do it. I could say, oh, what? You want to do that? Why you want to do that to my kids for? Oh, why you want to do that? Like, and then maybe that person on the other side, if I never even mentioned anybody's kids.
He did. Would you know the one that mentioned 3D Fight Club? It was fucking Flavors mentioned it. And then obviously when he's getting a phone call, he tried to turn around and make it like the other person. No, Flavors, you were the one who said it. And do you know when he was on about the fucking, even the thing with fucking Raver and fucking him? I'm sorry, but she wrote that and you said that. We didn't say that. We didn't make that up. It was your own fault for starting trying to make lies up because you got jealous. Because someone had said, here's my number if you want to get try and get some weed when you're over here. That's all it happened for. and he read the person's number. He's a fucking monk. We don't know sit on and smoke fucking crack, fucking whatever you want, heroin, jab the cunt like that. I want to drink. I drink once, twice a week.
I've never ever watched him.
Do you know what it is, Celtic? I used to jump on ages ago, right? And I didn't know back then he was on the fucking brown. But I was the first person, when I was new on YouTube, managed to keep him awake all day. I used to be on there all the time.
I generally felt sad when I saw him do that round, and he's angry with me because he's trying to justify it. And it's just typical. Like I was the same when I used to take stuff. It's everybody else's fault. It's none of your business what I do. Blah 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 blah. Complete and utter denial. At the end of the day, like, and I was just telling the truth. I said I feel sad watching people do shit like that, and I've lost friends and shit like that. You're saying, "Oh, you don't know me. You're all right. You can't judge me." Like, I'm not judging you. I'm telling you what I'm judging. I'm telling you what I saw. I'm telling you, I don't like seeing that kind of shit. And it upsets me. And he read that as into me like trying to. He said, "Oh no! You don't even know what happened. It's just like my mate won a load of money on a bet, and for a celebration we hit the brown." It's like that's a bit of a mad celebration. Fucking.
Do you know what he said? His mate had won $5,000 off a free bet. Come on.
So you're going bats and smack. Is that what you do when you win a fucking bet?
And do you know what it is, Jimmy? When you look back, right? Go back. I've been on coming up 2 years, right? End of May, beginning of June, right? And when I think back, he's the same from the day that I seen him.
My honest opinion on Flavours, I think he's a nice bloke, to be honest. I think he's really.
You know what it is? I hadn't out against him till he couldn't. He started, and then I stick by me friends. Like, but you shouldn't have fucking. He tried to say, "Oh, friends, fucking hell, I've met all my friends." Like, the ones who I speak to regular, and he's going on about you can't have friends. Of course, you're not fucking friends. He's shit on. But I was told that no couldn't fucking give him a happy birthday in 8 hours. Why? Unfortunately, who gives a fuck?
Right.
Right.
Exactly. I forgot all about Flavours.
I haven't got me on the phone now. Oh, my phone's shit out.
He had a bad day, didn't he, yesterday?
Aye. That's what I mean. Like, fucking hell. Do I use any fake accounts, or do I do them with your name?
Right. But what made me laugh about everything of it yesterday, he sat there and saying, "You're a snitch, this, snitch that, snitch this, snitch that." And then he started crying about, "I'm being cyberbullied. That's a crime. Well, go ring the fucking police, you little snitch."
While doing the cyberbully, didn't you read he had my address and a picture of me door or something?
Yep. And that's why that's why I put his address out there, Chuff. Good for the goose, it's good for the gander, sitting there telling everyone he's got
100%. 100%.
He is.
You start like fucking hell. I tell everyone where I live.
Without doing him grassing himself up.
His silly self putting himself out there in September, not even 6 months ago, I think it was September the 24th. Because he tried saying it was years ago, or ages ago, months ago. Yeah, you're right. Less than 6 months ago. You remember? Not long after you tried making out I was a sexual deviant. You remember when I had to put all them WhatsApps out? Do you remember that, people? When I had to clear my name? When they tried insinuating there was something going on, like, in the messages between me and Rainbow.
I'll tell you what it is, Les. I'll come. I'll tell the truth now. So, what did he say? With the thing where you'd said to him that you can get any number. Wait there, Flavours. You'd fucking read fucking James' fucking number out, right? You've got to remember that I had your fucking number. It was me who gave him your number. So there you fucking go.
Yep. That's what I mean. I don't understand. He crime victim. Proper triggered he was yesterday. Started giving it off like you on 3D fight night. Shit like this. And then when I phoned him, because he blocked me, and I went, "What's this? You want to fight me on 3D? Tried making out like I phoned him, challenging him to fight
He did, Did you? I don't know if any of you heard it when obviously I fucking ended up fucking sitting watching the thing back. And
That's
I
all
get bored after a
wacky.
minute or two. And I says, I'm not listening to that cunt. Can't listen to it.
But that's just, you could tell like their speakerphone wasn't turned on for a reason. They didn't want anyone to hear
aye.
what Julian was saying, which is and he was acting like he did want to hear, and he was putting the phone up close, but you still couldn't hear it.
Jimmy was going to me, what's it got to do with me if I smoke heroin? I said, nothing, but I'm going to clip it. And he's like, what's it got to do with you? Why are you saying I touch Raver? And I said to him, I never said you touch Raver, mate. Why are you shooting someone you've blamed? And I said to him, don't you think you should say sorry? And he said, you say sorry first. And I'm like, what for? What, for Raver accusing you of touching her? Isn't me.
Well, yeah, the guy at me because I shared the clip.
Ages ago in his chat, and we couldn't find the screenshot, and they made out we was all lying.
Apparently, I'm wrong for sharing the clip because he didn't do it on the live.
Bill, do you know what it is, Tracky? I'll be honest with you. I dread to think what happened. It was just a fucking fucked up bunch of bagheads in a flat out. And
apparently,
I wouldn't even know.
I'm wrong for sharing it because it didn't happen on the live. It still happened. Live or no live, it still got to happen.
I was clipping him. That was the thing. I said to him, are you having a good day today? And then he started talking about Raver. He's not going to have her on the channel. She's destroying his channel. Started saying stuff about Tracky's mum, apparently. Stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, I'm clipping. And then all of a sudden, he's just gone, Julian, what are you doing in here? Rah! I'm like, wait a minute, mate. Go where I like, mate. It's YouTube, you know. You ain't got a doorman on the door. But yeah. Sorry, Flavours. Sorry to get you upset. Like I said, it's only YouTube. Like John says, you're mate. It's nothing personal. You know.
They're going to fight in a 3D fight club. All the owners are locked up.
I know,
that's what, isn't that what he said, though? And then,
yeah, when I said to him,
but he was the one that said it on the live Friday in Ringham, I think he said.
He started going on like I said it and was telling me they're banged up, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I know this. You're the one who's just said, I'll fight you on 3D. I've clipped it and all. I've clipped it.
Molly's got 8 teeth because it's a fucking smackhead as well.
So yeah, Flavours, you need to lay off that gear and like think before you speak, because that was.
And can they tell them to stop accusing me? So to be fair, it's too late. The sneak and back out. So it's still, even if he doesn't mention, he's still a fucking junkie.
What me was he kept going on about Ravy yesterday. Oh, what you've said about Ravy. What about your mate John Smith and Kelly, who's your mods, who speak about every Friday
Is that
night?
the one that lies all the time? Because I know for a fact when she tried to rope Celtic into it, what she said to Celtic, "How's your mum and dad?" First words to him were that.
Did anybody else know that thing about PD? About him putting £10,000 on a woman's head?
Huh?
No, I haven't heard about that. Like,
somebody came out, they told me that the actual person, the woman, came out and told me that it was on a panel saying that
PD, if you're watching, jump on the panel.
£10,000 on her head because of, I think it's something to do with like a motorcycle gang or something. I know because it's Patrick's best mate on YouTube, so, and he loves to stick up for women and stuff like that. So I don't know what. If it's true or if it's alleged, then I'll know what Patrick's got to say, because he loves sticking up for women online. His best mate put £10,000 on a woman, and it came from the woman who was the alleged victim. I have to say alleged because I don't know if it's true or not. But according to her, it was pretty true, and she was petrified apparently. That's the first I heard of it, but it came from the woman herself.
Where did you hear it, Vinci? Where did you hear it?
Well, should I on this side of YouTube?
One of the auditing side of YouTube. What comment who it was?
Oh,
I think they were arguing with Chris, or they're speaking to Chris, And then she was saying to Chris, "Oh, you have wrong ones on your panel." It's like who? And then she said, "PD." I was like, thinks that's why it doesn't live in Ireland,
Signal,
in
Jimmy.
Czechoslovakia, because you're kicked out of a bikers club in Ireland, and that's why you can't live in Ireland, like one of the 1%ers. And then he said something. She said something about it, and he put £10,000 on her head. Can't remember who it was. But it was.
Can't say. Chris, if you're watching, jump on, tell us.
Chris was talking to her, and she was saying, "You let wrong ones on your panel." He's like who? Said PD. What's PD done? And she went quiet, and then she came back with the full story, like why he has to live in Czechoslovakia, why he
that
can't
was
live
from
in Ireland.
What did Flavors try and say? Flavors trying to say I talk about kids. You tell me when I sit and talk about any years. Tell me when I talk about kids.
Bomb me out. £10,000.
I've never.
I didn't.
Yeah, say that again. Sorry, Chef.
I was just on about what did Flavors say? That I talk about kids. It was kids.
Oh, yeah, tried saying, Mum, you talk about kids, this and that. I'm like, are you having a laugh?
Tell us when.
It just has a little bit of a fire with fire. After all, you lot, with all your gang getting behind the
I
the
don't
laptop
mention
story.
I don't sit and talk. I'll talk about my own fucking kids and my
It's
kids.
brilliant because I had my
And
mate
what was
here.
it? Let's give you a laugh too. Because when I was
He
sitting
was
watching
sitting there
it,
saying,
we heard you. You see us. Oh, why would I want to be doing this and that? Well, really, I'm in a relationship. Oh, wait, I'm trying to rekindle it. So you're not in a relationship. You're a fucking junkie, and you've been having fucking young girls in your flat and touching them, or being accused. So one or the other. And plus, you try to fucking text Bob's his fucking will. Unfortunately, you weren't in it, you cunt.
yep, that's the thing. He now started saying some things he said about, my wife kicked me out, and this and that, and I've got my pal sitting here, and I'm like, has my missus kicked me out? He's like, no, mate, I was round your house last week doing some work on the garden. I'm like, no, I didn't think so. And then he started saying, you talk about kids and that, and then he started saying about Raver, and then I went, you can't say nothing, mate. You made out I tried doing this, doing that. You took her to an hotel, you creepy cunt. And then he said that was for Barb's family thing. I went, what, the woman you groomed, thinking you was going to inherit, and didn't realise, junkie, she had a will. And he got upset. He did get upset. But, sorry, you know what I mean? Like I told him. You know, good for the goose is good for the gander, especially when, you know, the shit he made up was untrue. Now, I don't know if it's true about flavours.
Exactly.
Now,
Come on, Jew.
Ravers
You know,
actually
right?
has
When
said
he
touched her.
Jew, I know what happened there, right? I know, obviously back then I was on often, right? So what had happened was, obviously, everyone heard on the panel when you go in there getting in touch and whatnot, right? And obviously you try to sort it when you'd get in there. He had getting jealous. He had asked for the message and he had read it out. She didn't just send it to him. He had asked for it, got jealous, and he's read it out. But unfortunately, when that happened, Flavors, when you thought you were clever, reading the phone number out, I had your number, and I'll give it to one of my fucking good friends.
And his good friend just
So it was me where the number came from. So he could. So when he's sitting there taking the piss, saying you can get a number from anywhere, I gave him the number. You fucking silly cunt.
Like I said to
And do you know what it is? You find anyone where would never. You go and ask fucking Peter Mellon, did I ever give his number to anyone? Refused. When you try and wrong someone off like that, fucking junkie up in the top left picture there with the gigs on, I'll get your number out.
See, Flavours, I did tell you this, didn't I? A junkie like you, no one likes you. So to ask for your number, it isn't a problem. And like you said, oh yeah, I read his number out by accident. No, you didn't. Cut the fucking clip, you idiot. Same as every fucking clip I've ever took. I've got. Does that make me a weirdo? You dickhead. Most of them are all you junkie cunts. Remember when we used to put the videos up? Fucking hell, I've got every single one of them. Obviously, people haven't got a new phone where you can just pull down and screen record. It's well easy.
Oh, Benny, I'll give you a laugh. When I was on Tunez before I seen the chat, Bam Bam saying she's been clean for 14 months.
I'll give you one even more funnier.
Well, our face
Pete
doesn't
done
look
an
like it has.
anniversary video today,
Yeah,
saying he's
cool.
been clean for a year.
Who was?
Gav B.
When did we give him that relapse?
Well, this is what I was thinking. Them Scottish have small years. They must have 3 years to
And
our
then-
one.
I know, Tracky. Yeah, you'll get some disassembler tunes because he's just been on about me before.
Tracky, I wouldn't even fucking stick with that flavours, mate.
Nah, well, fuck yeah. Because fucking. I was just
The fact you're allowing fucking Raver to talk to you about your mum and shit like that. Man,
did hear about that, like. With my toes.
Yeah.
And then she
Oh,
get.
really?
Do you know how it is,
She's
Tracky?
evil.
She'll not get a pass from me because of the stuff she said anyway, right? So I'll just come out with it, and I'm not bothered, like.
Yep.
And that's why I do. And then he's gone on about saying, about slit this, slit that. Well, I couldn't give a fuck. She's a wrongin'. A pure wrongin'. And if any of you can remember back, ages ago, when she was trying to get me to go down and fucking meet her. Can you remember that? Any of you?
You were telling us, you were telling us,
Should have been going,
Fucking
come on,
hell.
Hesky. Follow me, Hesky.
Fuck that. Fuck
Yo,
that.
Devil Apprentice. How are
Fucking
you?
hell, I'll be
New
hot.
account, I guess.
I'll be hiding lice powder on her first.
Fucking tackle the doctors and get us some
fucking
fucking
delouser.
scapy cream.
Delouser.
You definitely need scabies cream.
Fucking pressure washer. Take her to the fucking car wash. Give her a good old fucking scrub.
Yep. Look right like an horse.
Right, you know why I haven't like her, chuff.
Aye. Oh no, I know what you said. Listen, I know
Trey.
exactly.
No, but Tracky, come on,
I
man.
know what you said that day. It was fucking what you said. It was
When I
first
come
words.
along, I
Is,
do just
your
smoke
mother and
weed.
father. I know what was said. First
All of
words.
a
I
sudden,
got
the geezer started getting on the gear, mate, and got all fucking strange.
right.
Come
Can
on.
anyone get any fucking brown for the weekend?
Do you remember,
Flavours.
right? Just after charity month, right? I said, channel owners, clean up your channels. It's your channels. And pointed out flavours with that crinkle. Now, I've noticed a lot of people are picking on this crinkle geezer now. Why? What? What for? He was here last year. All the channel owners knew about crinkle then. So what's the big problem about crinkle now? You could have all banned him then. Same as you could all ban him now. But nope, you let him on, and then you go, because you all love a bit of that fucking
To be
sick
fair,
shit.
we got phone banged him off him last week because of you prick.
Well, yeah,
He's a weird.
I
He's
never
a
let him
weird
on
one.
to have a chat with him, Shuff.
I knew
These
it was
people
a
are
fab, I
having
didn't know
chats
who
with
it
him.
was.
This is what I said last year with
Till
flavours.
recently.
He lets that crinkle on his channel to have a chat.
He's a weird one, Jimmy Haney.
As soon as you know it is
Mate,
him,
he's
you
locking
ban.
up.
Well, I'll give you some funny. Can you any of you remember back? I was fucking hell. I was quite new around this time. So what it was, Raver got all jealous because fucking Blavers had what you call the cunt on. What's that wife's name again? The one that was trying to crinkle. What's her fucking name? Oh, I can't think. The one that was asking you to get your nipples, you Jimbo. What's her name?
Zara.
Aye. So he kicked fucking Raver off one day and left her out all the way. Fucking hell on. Pure hell on.
A fucking ultra is another fucking strange bot.
Bless Tracky. Bless.
I got my nipple out and Ultra's still going on about it. I think he's printed it out and put it on his ceiling.
To be fair, I think Ultra's blocked me only on the panel.
No.
Because he was putting people's pictures up, wasn't he? when I was
Well, you can't
He's
block him. 'Cause he's got that
Crinkle's
thing that you
apprentice.
can time him out for 24 hours.
Well, I would rather see a clean nipple than dirty fingernails.
Yeah, I've got some singers fingernails when he put up that artwork. Fucking hell.
Who had the dodgy
How hard is it
fingernails?
to clean your hands? Seriously.
To be
Fucking hell,
fair,
you
when I
ain't
was
got
alcohol
much
everywhere now.
when I'm at work fucking playing with the compost and that, when I gone in, my fingernails do get dirty, but other than that, they're fucking clean. Like,
Yes, that's when
He's
you do
holding up his
gardening
precious
or
artwork with
proper
dirty
work
fingers.
stuff. These people are showing their hand indoors eating food and things like that with these hands.
ooh,
But he
God
said he was
almighty.
showing up some artwork which he reckons he drew himself, which is
Oh,
probably
Paul,
quite
I'm not putting my
precious to him.
PayPal in. I'll put my bank
Really
details
dirty
in though.
fingers.
Who's fun did I catch the other day? Someone,
Was it not Lammy?
Lammy or something like that. I don't know which one it is. And they're two
I
of
didn't
them.
even know if it was him. I didn't see your spell though.
Mate, it's a bat. Mate, he's got a fried breakfast sitting there and he's showing off his fried breakfast and he flips over a tomato and his thumb looks like it's just come out of his arse.
There we go. Can you hear me, aye? Oh, you jumping on? That's alright, mate. Put it out again for you. Press it, mate. Anyway, I'm going to play some music now anyway. While we're waiting if Paul's going to come on. Anyway, God bless all the good people. What's happening? Turn your camera off if you want, Paul. Do you want it on? Paul, you want your camera on? Aye, sound. How we doing, bro?
I am alright, pal, you?
Aye, on the mend, mate. Aye, on the mend. I had to go to the hospital here, man.
Alright. Can you hear me alright, aye?
Aye, I was in hospital, bro.
Oh, were you with shot? How what happened?
Mind, I said to you I was having trouble when I was passing water.
Alright, aye. I remember you
So
were saying that you were... Aye.
So I had to go up and get a procedure, right? It's called a uterus fixture, where they take a skin graft inside your mouth and all that, and fucking they need to get in your penis, mate. They
Fucking hell.
need to cut away the excess. No, it's happened. I've injured myself. See, on the mountain bike, or something early years, or lying in the cells and all that, and all the rest of it. They fucking just it's caught up with me. But I know what I've signed up for. I'm not fucking claiming victim. You know what I mean? But hang me. I've got to do. They're saying I've got to do it for the rest of my life, but I read into it. I don't need to do it for the rest of my life. They say that to you, so then you get home and you do it for the next couple of months to keep it open. You know what I'm talking about? It's that long, mate.
They're trying to get you today.
It's that long. Once a week I have to do it.
Fucking
I've got to wrap it to myself. What, Paul? You've just knocked yourself off, Paul. And do you know what makes me laugh? Right, I've had people make comments and slag me about it and that, but here, I'm an open book, and do you know what? See, for the lifestyle I've lived, I'm actually quite, I'm counting my blessings. You know what I mean? I'm still here. I'm on the mend. That's the best way. It's the only way. And I will get back there. Don't think I won't. There's not a coffin that's fucking made in this land that this man will crawl out of. Right, anyway, let's see. I'll put the link out for Paul. I think you knocked yourself off there by accident. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, device is not connected. Right, Paul, can't see you, mate. There we go, Paul. Bye, bro.
I don't know what happened there, man. I had to reset. I had to get back into it.
No worries, man. Hang me, how's you? How you been?
My
Mental
camera
health?
on or off?
What's that? I turn that off. I'll turn mine off. I know.
You can see now. I am alright, mate. I just take a day at a time now, mate. Know what I mean?
Same, man. That's the way I've been looking at it. I mean, I was panicking. Not, but at least I've got the major thing out the way. I got the operation out the way. Do you know what I mean?
So were you actually in hospital for like air night and that?
Aye, bro. No air night. Sorry, air a night. Aye, air a night. Aye. But I mean, that night. Know what I mean? I was here in the morning and then I was away at night. But I was away for.
Because that's not good. Know what I mean?
I was away for 7 days, right? But I had a catheter hanging out me, which is a catheter and it's a bag.
Be sorry, fuck them, man.
Mate, I had to fucking go and do all my chores, like do my shopping, fucking look after my mom, and I couldn't even walk, mate. Couldn't even walk, mate. See, really, right? See, back in the day, they would have healthcare where a nurse would come out to your house and do that to you, or you would go to your local clinic and do that.
You would think so.
Why do I need to self-cathetate? Do you know what I mean? When they should take me into a clinic once a week, and they do that in a surgical, clinical environment. Do you know?
Controlled environment, innit?
Aye. Do you know what I mean? And, mate, I'm clean, but I'm in style myself. I'm not a fucking.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
But see, that is the NHS is running into the ground, mate. It's like even down here in Auchrissie, man. It's the waiting list and all that. It's shocking. Know what I mean? I'm just glad I've not ended up with waiting like surgically. Know what I mean? Mine's all fucking mental shit in the head. Know what I mean?
See, honest, it's nothing. It's not a big deal. A lot of people get it, mate. It's one of these things. Do you know what I mean? People
seem to be taking it on your stride anyway. You're not letting it beat you anyway. You seem to
story attackers coming out saying, look, Masters and all that has to be used. Go and use your piss bag, you cunt, and all that. That's all. That's what they'll be saying.
You gotta get them, but aren't you, mate? You gotta get them fucking dickheads with all it. You know what I mean? Rough with a smooth, mate. Know what I mean?
Mate, if I'm putting myself out there as a public figure, then I expect to get it back.
Well, we're rough with the smooth. It's like you take the good with the bad, and all the arseholes. You can just disregard them unless they're physically going to come and confront you. It's like, here, fuck off, you. Know what I mean? You're not even worth my brain space, man.
See, if I'm sitting telling you I'm coming to do you, I'm not coming to do you. You know what I mean? Like, see if you're telling just say for me talking.
You're going door stopping and all that. That's you're
fucking YouTube. Know what I mean?
You're jailing yourself, mate. Know what I mean?
No, mate. That's why it's a joke. I wind cunts up, mate. They just don't know how to take me.
You could take a piss. Fuck, that's what every cunt else is, isn't it? Or I've not been following much these days. I just seen you there and I thought, I've not spoke to Chris in a while, man. Got to jump on. Because you've not been on live for a while, have you?
No, I've been staying into bullshit, keep them in lane, mate, because people will stick my channel in.
For stupid things. Targeting you.
No, because I was speaking facts.
Aye. They don't like that, but when you start hitting too close to home, it's like, it's not funny anymore.
Aye.
Know
what I mean? No, all facts. I got some misinformation, and I was a bit erratic because I was on the alcohol at the time. But I mean, there's no smoke without fire.
Say, look, right, I'll admit I was wrong with that thing, or this thing. But
you know, I apologise.
I'm not about all yet. Know what I mean?
Paul, you know I'm a gentleman, mate. If I'm wrong, I will turn around and say, here, I'm sorry, pal. Know what I mean? They might be up.
I was mad with the booze, know what I mean? And I fucking flew off a handle. Sorry, know what I mean?
Things that I would say. Know what I mean?
Take it, leave it, not mean sort of thing.
And if people can't take accepted apology, then that's their problem.
something in it. It's like, that's their problem. That's in their shit. Then it's like leave them with it. You know what I mean?
I mean, that means I'm living in the heat rent free, and I don't want that. You know what I mean, really? Because I don't really hate anybody on YouTube, mate.
I know it's the thing is, but see the older you get, it'll start controlling your mind. It'll be like a daily thing in your head. You know what I mean? It'll start spinning and spitting, especially speaking through mental health shit, man. That man.
2 years now, maybe just over 2 years. I have been using it basically most days. It's only because I've had a lot of time in my hands looking after my ma, having to stay still, you know what I mean? Keep myself out of trouble.
Anyway, these days is she alright?
The wee ma's just, she's stuck in her own ways, man. She seems to think she's not, and she is ill.
Bless her.
There's no two ways about it. Aye.
Great wee woman, your ma, man. She always had your ass, man.
Aye, she loved you and all, Paul.
I
What I
she
mean,
always.
my ma grew up with your dad and fucking and Big Kenny and all that, Big Lenny. You know what I mean?
I know, she knew them all.
Aye, fuck's sake, man. My ma ran about me fucking Lenny's wife, and my ma ran about me Jerry Keaton's, Jerry and fucking Danny's mum. When they were raised.
Jumped about with Danny's man, so the process
You get these cunts, you get these dafties who say they're for Govan Hall. No, fucking no.
A couple of years and they think that I'm for Govan Hall, I'm for the Hull and that. That's the way, that's what they call it now, the Hull. And it's like, wait a minute, it's G Hull, you know what I mean? Govan Hall.
Yeah, young Hull, brother. I've still got it, man.
That's what it's always been, and it still is in my mind. Do you know what I mean? If I go to Govan Hall, I'm going to
I think that's because we live in the past, because our drug addictions and our psychological,
it traps you. It does. The psychological brainwaves trap you in a certain state of life.
It traps you in a continuous circle of speaking about the past, but people think you're glamorising it. But these stories that we tell are true. There's no facts.
And then they think, because you're getting older, they think, you know, cunt, you've not got a fucking clue and all that. It's like, here, mate, what the fuck, you know what I mean?
Doesn't mean to say I can't pull a trigger.
I've lived many of my fucking days in fucking you've seen hot dinners, man.
I'm a reformed man, mate. I'm not getting back to the jail. Here, do you see it here? Oh, it's a good gene. See that circle now up in Kilmarnock? Now it's a private jail.
I know.
It's been taken there by the SPS.
Is it?
Aye, no, mate.
Yeah, fucking
Oh, remember I was up there and I told you, man, that you get everything. You're allowed 6 pair of trainers, fucking 12 pair of earrings, 30 fucking t-shirts, 3 jumpers, 4 jumper. Do you know what I mean? Jackets and all that fucking. And see, you get too many privileges. You know the SPS are going to walk up there and dismantle it, and they're all.
I bet they'll be fucking bastards, man.
Oh, see all that number, because eight of them have really done a lot of time in Berlin. A lot of them done time in Kilmarnock. Do you know what I mean? So they think that's jail. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's barn, man. It was like fucking the old barn. Know what I mean? Fucking, it still had.
I'm going to be honest with you, right? See, the most when I've feared for my life was in Kilmarnock jail, and I'm being honest.
Aye. Well,
Because
you know, you're confined to one space, aren't you? You're confined. You can't get. You're stuck.
And right, see, no matter what way you look at it, right? See if a prison has to be run in a certain way, right? Because if it isn't, it's got to be so then there's calm and there's no so much violence.
And the coppers are the top dogs to run the wings, know what I mean? They're not, if they've got a top dog that's keeping peace in a wing, they're going to have that rather than a wing that's fucking hectic, know what I mean?
Exactly, right.
No, that Birdman and that, he's got fucking a big set, he's got that well stitched up, know what I mean? Like, he's running like, as if he's outside, do you know what I mean? It's like, he's got it stitched up.
Mate, it's not just him, it's the audio.
No, that's what I'm saying, it's just an example, know what I mean? Like, oh, what I say, they cut real people's names and that, but like, rather keep one main cunt sweet if he's keeping the wing sweet, know what I mean? It's like that. Of course they do it.
See, Robert's like that. He keeps it. You know what I mean? He is like that. He spins up the wing. You know? Good guy, man.
Aye. He's due out as well, I think, now, soon.
Mate, he should be well out, man. Fuck's sake.
They should, shouldn't it? Because I'm getting back now a long time, and I was in. I seen it was he mad that mad dig. Oh, thanks, Chelsea. My bracelet, Bob. Thanks. Was he mad digger cunts? The coppers had let him get a private visit to his house to go and see his ma. Private special treatment. And that cunt for the diggers ended up getting on it to take photos and all that. Did you see that? And he was they printed it with special treatment for a bubman, blah blah blah.
They try to make me look like a fucking wee Ned, Joe, like a wee Ned, like a wee fucking Ned.
That big fucking prick
They
there.
fucking had a mad scoop on me saying Glaswegian gets fresh air. It's because I was on a CPO, right? It's a drug testing order. A drug, what is it? No a CPO, I hang me. A drug testing, a DTTO. That's what it's called, right? And I was on that, right? And what it really does is it gives you a get out of jail card.
Right.
You see when I was running about in the madness in the life, I built up 9 bail acts.
9 fucking.
I broke bail 9 times, right? And the only reason how I get away with it is because I went up and I just says, I threw the towel in and I says, you know what? Fuck all your fucking community orders, all these orders. They put me on 5 different orders, Paul, right? And I told them to shut all up their arse and I says, no, what? Just give me your best. Give me what you're going to give me. I thought I was going to get 4 gear just under the LTP, but then they gave me 18 moon, so I get 18 moon out of it because I handled it in the right manner. Know what I mean?
Aye, but you were prepared for me and your mind.
You the chin and says, right, fair enough. I committed these crimes. Know what I mean? And I done my time. So it was only bottles.
So I put once you've been there, you don't want to get back here anyway. Fuck, fingers crossed we don't end up back in there. Know what I mean?
Okay, I've changed. My life's
really not.
Changed days now, man.
Aye.
Mate, but you can't get away with it. There's no point. Crimes a thing in the past.
Well, the most recorded fucking hangman in the world. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't fucking. It's like you can't walk down the street.
Oh, you can record myself. Even fraudulently by accident, we're sticking ourselves in. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Coppers are fucking. You know what I mean? Coppers are hangman coppers now.
That's how I'm going to start watching. Aye. But the thing is, I've never pong bombed MD. I've never trolled MD. I'm you getting into the mad side of that fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you sort of stay on that level. Like, if some cunt's taking a piss, you're open about it. It's like, yeah, you cunt, and I'm mounting you for what you really are, blah, blah, blah. Right.
But that deeper shit, like making 5 and 6 seconds.
I'm only doing that for a little. Now I'm bored, mate. I'm not doing that anymore. That's stupid. That was just funny, mate. Trying to make people laugh. Just showing the legend. Do you know what I mean?
Takes too much time and energy, especially if you're trying to make different accounts up and all that. These wee cunts, I mean, they can sit, they've got hours in their hands, they sit in their room, they've got about 5 different devices they can go online with, and then they start just targeting their channel and all that, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
I've got 10 trolls, right? And
that's
they're
what I'm saying.
All the same people.
What?
But guess what? They've all backed up. They've all backed up. Because I don't know, maybe I'm doing something right.
Who's that, Christian? Yeah, it's my mate, bastards.
Just not getting involved with the BS anymore because I've tried to stuff for people and then they've shat on me, threw me under the bus.
Same old story, mate. Only you get older and older. It's the same old story, you know what I mean?
Did you know the only reason how, like, Paul, I mean, like, me and you could talk, right? If we hadn't spoken 20 years, we could still talk like this. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, just after that, yeah, of course.
Aye, know what I mean? And fucking
no need to have that, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. I know, like, you go on and you see things on YouTube and that's like, I'm like, he's not full of shit, he's actually telling the truth, you know what I mean? When I tell stories.
I know, very
he's taking the piss. And he's like, I'm like, he's actually lived that life. He's brought up in Government Hall, trust me.
Do you see Big Jerry now? See Big Jerry?
I seen him on that fucking. I see him on somebody's channel on YouTube.
Big up Jerry, man. Jerry's a fucking gent, isn't he?
He is, man. He's a bit of boy in his day, man, doing the old Godballs and that. we had to watch this helping Govan Hull boys, you know what I mean, for him. But it changed days now. I've seen him on YouTube, man. He's like, what a guy.
Jerry stayed in Govan.
Oh, has he moved to Govan?
He stayed in Govan. And do you know what he said? His first memory of Govan Hull was he went out the backs, right? And he said he's never seen anything like it. It was like a carpet. And know what it was? A migration of rats. Now remember Govan Hull was infested with rats when we were growing up.
Aye.
And he seen that infestation. Aye, mate. And he said it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He says he moved out of Govan Hull into the Gorbals and that, know what I mean?
Aye.
Well, Jerry, man of the suits, man, isn't he? And see all his stories. People are slating him, see all these daft people for, they're like, no, I'm not going to say they're daft. They're daft English people who don't understand what our lingo's like, right? And they were all trying to, he was getting, people were trying to slag him, and I'm like, here, this guy's telling the truth.
He's not full of shit. He's lived that life, you know what I mean? The stories he's telling happened.
Mate, that happened, bro.
I know.
Mate, that just shows you, man, that's how thank fuck SPS is taking a circle when you think about it.
Have you seen that thing, mate? Oh, but it's on this, he got to talk to, you Zhao, fucking,
Robbie Money. He's a fucking legend, man. Black Hill Toy. What's he saying now?
I've not seen him for a couple of weeks. That's how I was asking.
He shaved his hair off. I think he was doing it for I don't know if it was charity or something, but he done a video, but I couldn't hear him. Aye, but I like Murray, man. Murray's one of the troops. I remember. Murray was in about Everton. Murray's a fucking.
And see, when he's telling these stories, you know he's no full of shit. You know he might be coming across, but you know he's done things. Do you know what I mean? You know that. That's how when I see you tell stories and that, I'm like, that boy's done things like that. I say that to my missus. Like, he's not full of that. He's actually done that. And she's like, I believe you, Paul, because I know you've told me what you've done now, and it's dead similar. She actually says you're dead similar backgrounds and shit. Like, that's just when you tell her that. And it's the truth, but in our circles growing up, we've all had that similar background, you know what I mean?
You done your wee back then, your wee bit of buff, and I done my wee bits and bobs, and we all done the wee bits and bobs. It was a different community, wasn't it? It was like we all stuck by each other.
It was, you could go to your mate's stores and all that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Fuck, nowadays people want to give you steam off your shite, but do you know what? I'm going to give my boy Milsey. I'm not going to say it. You know what? There's a boy Milsey. Big respect to Milsey if you're listening, brother.
I do know one Milsey. I don't know if it's the same man. For Tory Glen.
No, it's Milsey. It's another Milsey. He's a good boy, man. Good boy, mate.
You know that Milsey I'm talking about? It was for Tory Glenway and that.
Get a few coffees and that, know what I mean? Fucking squared me up because he seen I was no well, man. That was I really appreciate it.
Give my shout out then, innit, man? Fair play.
That's it. Do you know what? I'm not getting the people that I used to get in, but I'm actually trying to build it from the ground up. That's right. You don't really see tagging videos.
Aye. I've not seen you on it for a while. When I've seen you on, I thought I'll jump on and have a fucking chat, you know what I mean?
Aye. So how you been, mate? You're actually sounding quite well.
I'm alright, mate. I'm doing alright, you know what I mean? I don't fucking bother with it. I'm on the right medications and all that. It's just I keep myself on a level. So if I get through a day and I'm still breathing in the morning, I'm happy. Do you know what I mean, mate?
That's it, but as long as we're breathing, man, still going.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like there's still stuff. Because it's you know, I lost my man dad. You know what I mean? And life for me for a while there just was doom and gloom. Couldn't see what honestly, mate. I could not see any point in life. There was nothing. Nothing was exciting. I had the top PlayStation back then. It was PlayStation 4.
I had wanted.
I just got a brand new PlayStation 4. I just didn't want. It's like nothing was activating my senses. I would go out my bike. Shite, don't like my bike anymore. Computer, can't get into the games anymore. Reading a book, can't be fucked with that. And it went on for until I went and get help for it. You know what I mean? It fucked my head right up.
Mate, it's fucked up, man. It's like, see society, man. See this AI. Have you ever heard of GBT? No, wait, GBT. Where's the real? It's called Chat GBT. Have you ever heard it?
I'm not sure. No.
Wait, I'm at right. I'll send you the links, Paul. Right, on Facebook. Right. Right. So, right. What it is it's an artificial intelligence, right, that you can use on your phone, right, on your device, right, or your computer, whatever. But it's open source. Open source means that it's open to the public, right? So what it does is, like, you can ask it questions, right? So say you say, I want to be a DJ. Where do I start? I'm a seventh. Just for talk's sake, I'm a 7th grader, right? There's probably a million 7th graders out there that are higher intelligent than me. But anyway, just for talk's sake, right? So then it puts it into layman terms. Do you understand what I mean? When I ask a question, so that's why I ask it in the question. Really, what I'm asking it in the question is, for dummies, could you explain how I would become a top DJ and explain? Do you know? My God, mate.
Totally following you, because I'm into all this stuff now. That's how I'm saying. I'll send that link to ask you about that.
You'll be left behind, later.
No, I'm in it on me.
See
I've
it.
Laptop, printers, I've done for myself.
See, in the next 5 years, it's really going to change the world, mate.
I know. Well, it's more or less all crypto coin now. You know what I mean?
See that crypto? That's a coin, man.
I know, mate. I was debating whether to put 250 into it, 250. Because I could just hit that one. But my message is like, no, don't. You'll lose it, man. You'll lose it. And I'm thinking it's a gamble, but I don't know. But every country spoke me away from it. So that's one of the reasons.
I dare say you know what will happen. You'll make money on it.
Yeah.
You will make money, but the thing is, you have to be clued up, and people will. You'll get. What you do is you join forums. You get chatting to people first. You tell them. You don't lie to them, because these guys are highly intelligent, right?
They know the score.
Right, they know the score. So you tune into them and you say, "Look, I'm a newbie. I just want to get involved, man, and you know what I mean, into this, into cryptocurrency, and I was just wondering how I would go about it. But you're going to get people who jump out, so don't see whoever.
Yeah, we'll research, man.
They research, keep doing it, right, and like following them and giving them likes and all that in their chats and stuff, and
especially if two cunts come back and they're saying different ends of the spectrum, I'm going to be like, yeah, one of them's full of shit, you know what I mean? So I'd do enough research, but you're right, it's all going into
it's just research, mate. See, the bottom line is research.
Aye, research it is.
It's the best way to do it is, do you know, see me personally, know what I do? I'll watch it and I write it down.
Aye.
I'll write it down, mate. You know what I mean? See if it's something important that I need to remember. I'll write it down, so then all the blessings.
But send me that link in either Messenger or on the comments on this.
Aye.
Can you do that? Can you do it on this?
Do what?
It send me that link to that thing that you can ask. You know what I mean? The algorithm.
Hang on, right there. Right, give me a second.
Aye.
I'll send it to. No, I'll do, Paul. I'll send it to your actual page, right?
Aye. Send it to my Facebook page or my YouTube page.
Put your link in the chat right now.
How'd you do that?
Right, have you got another device?
Can I've got my computer I can put on.
Right. Oh, can you? Well,
But
I'll put it out for you. I'll put it out for you. Right.
all right, yeah. And then I can just.
Well, I think we should have more discussions. I think we should start being ourselves and actually,
sure.
You know what I mean? Actually being ourselves, man. You know what I mean?
That's what I try and do anyway, because see, this is the way I live now, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't fucking, you'll hear me, yes, you probably think I'm doing alright now, you know what I mean?
I'm used to an excuse, but see myself, like,
you sound as if you're doing alright, I know, but that's the thing, you actually do
I'm doing alright,
aye, you do sound, you seem perky, fresh and all that, like, you know what I mean? No mad with it, like, perky, like, just back to Chrissy, normal, you know what I mean? You do sound good for that. You do sound good
I'm not
for
trying
it,
to justify it in any manner, right?
No.
Because see, when I'm drunk, I'm an arsehole, right? You know what I
We
mean?
can
And
love it on alcohol, though, but no, I mean,
I was only drinking because I had a big operation again. That could be a small operation to somebody else. See, to me, that was a big operation to me.
I know what you mean, because I mean, I'm
So
not that with Dan.
To be honest, so do you know what I mean? I've got to try and get used to it, and I will. Because I'm a survivor.
Aye, you work your way around it. You work your way
Nothing
around it.
will stop me, mate. I'll just keep going, man, until you know what I mean. Hard goes back, bro.
Aye.
And it, bruv.
H to the I to the D to the D. I'll go till I die, mate.
You remember the Dorsey posse? And do you know what I've done a couple of weeks ago? Remember the dready? Remember the dready stuff?
Aye.
I've won a t-shirt. I've still got. Let me show you. Aye. Let's get here. Let's get hot rocks on it, man. Mate, it still fits. I'm going to wear it. That's it. See, when I do a DJ set or something, I'll wear it.
Aye.
How cool's that tap? And you think about it, man. A dready tap? No way. That's so retro.
I seen me. Somebody was on what was it? Fucking Facebook the other day, and they had like an old school photo when I was younger and a new school photo, and it had the same Resi t-shirt, no, for the resurrection, but it was the one in Edinburgh. For 1994, it was because it was saying Banging Bunny Show or something. And
I was there, mate. I was there, brother. I was there with Jerry Mead.
But I think you went there. Mate, I went to a couple, but I don't know if I went to a couple, remember?
I'm sure you were at.
I went one with James Cameron, sorted a bus one time for
us. Man, I know what man you went to the one in 95.
Aye, with 95 it was, aye.
James Wright was there. I remember us standing up the back.
Aye, because James was there, James Wright was there as well.
Aye. In 95, Scott Brown. Scott Brown, I've got the
he still floats about that, Scott Brown and that.
In fact, hold on, I'm going to actually play it. See that? I'm going to play the. Hang on, right, 2 seconds, right, let me play it. See for that night. See what? This was recorded live, right, by Scott Brown that night. So, right, hold on, I'll find it, right. I can't believe that. Remember that, mate? We were up the back, mate. That's CTV. That was the very last resurrection.
Aye, because it started getting silly, you know what I mean? Apparently a lot of the DJs were trying to rip each other off and backstabbing each other, like so they would get #1 spots and all that, and they were off. I don't know how much true. You knew more about the DJing side, how it was going on than I ever did. Do you know what I mean? Like, but they were apparently they were stabbing each other on the back.
So the activity cut off. See the very last race. The activity off, bro.
Well, I was to go to one. I'm not even joking. It was about.
Res in 5 days, not next week, mate.
2003 or something, and it was in the Barrowlands, right? And this says it's resurrection. It's going to be a return the base generator and all that. It sold thousands of tickets.
Aye, but it wasn't the real Res. It wasn't the real Res.
And there was nothing there. There was no resurrection. No, and apparently, base generator put on the website. He'll try refund. I never get a penny, but everybody's money. But he blamed it on people stealing all the DJ kit.
This is going to blow your mind. You remember this night, honestly.
Oh.
This is the video, right? This is the actual video for the night.
I think I remember, like, because you had videos in that in your house with the Res, remember?
Aye, and remember I own a few of them.
You were on one, remember? You seen you're dancing the backfire, remember? Seeing the clip? I've watched that clip on YouTube for time, so I have to say, my missus, now, look, this master's there, there it is, you know what I mean? I've never got it myself, I was never on it.
This is with this hat on. Right, but this is it here, I think. Hang on if I can find it. Live. I won't show you it live, but then I'll show you the actual the album, right? But it's good, mate. You'll remember it for this night, man. We were up the back, remember? James was there. Even Ricky McCallum was with us, remember?
Aye. Mate, I know it because I remember being there. I was full of Thames. I remember. I mean, and it was like everybody was on Eki and that, and I was like, fucking hell, I want to be different.
Couple of weeks at least.
Aye, it'll be in a couple of weeks, Lammy, aye. Like I say, I didn't give a fucking shit what they say about me or my son or this, that and the other. I couldn't give a fuck.
I will block him. Right, Lammy, he would encourage it. You heard what he said about his daughter-in-law. Right, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Should I fuck him off?
No, can I ask him a question first?
Wait a minute, what did you say, Chin? Sorry?
See you, Jimmy's just put Lammy.
Oh, right, I thought you said that. No, because Celtic can back me up with this one. When all that carry on happened last year, I actually felt bad for him. And I fucking, like, I'm not bringing up Old Cole, so I'm not going to mention the situation.
Lammy, you know, what they've done is they've made us fucking stronger.
Yep, that's what happens to a lot of people on here.
It bounces off me now. Fucking hell.
Comes on here. Sorry, carry on.
It's just the same. It's the same thing every day. It's the same thing. Like father, like son, blah blah blah.
Who can hurt each other the most? Because, like I say, words like nonsense and that didn't have any meaning anymore. So then it's all that gone into.
I'm trying to rise above that now. I'm trying to not go low now.
Yeah, that's the only advice I would give you is that, and it'll not happen in a night or two. It'll take.
I mean, it's like that Channel 5 man calling us this, that, and the other. And all I was saying to Channel 5 was, "Oh, you're great, you're awesome, you Channel 5."
See,
it makes them worse, man.
But again, we all like different people.
Exactly. I can't tell you who to like, I mean, who not to like, for fuck's sake.
I would never do that to anybody else.
Sorry,
it isn't my right to tell anybody on this app who to like and who not to like.
You know the rules, Ice Queen. Don't block anyone unless they used, you know what kind of words.
Doxing.
Tunes, don't make me when I ask us questions. All right, you ask your Celtic guy.
Well, we'll go for it.
Right, Celtic, still there, mate, aye?
Yeah.
Right, I've been watching you for months, right? And you know for a fact, I never once said anything about you or your son. Why did you do what you done with bringing Gary into conversations with certain videos?
I've never brought Gary in. I've got no problem with you, brother. I've said that many a time to you.
Listen, I've got it all clipped, and not just that, you can't even justify it because you see some of the stuff.
Right, Incog, if I've said it, I've said it. If I've said it, I've said it. I can't remember, but if I've said it and you've got it clipped, I've said it. What I say, I own. I'll not backpedal on anything, but I cannot remember saying it, Incog. And that's the honest truth. That's the honest truth.
Well, you're a wee bit.
I can't remember a week ago, man.
No, that is Tunes, right? He thinks I'm fucking stupid. He's come in with a fucking account called Peter Parker 666 as well. Am I right, Celtic? Just spit it out.
That was fucking ages ago.
Exactly. Well, there's my point. Do you know what I mean? You think I'm not forgetting it? All the stuff.
Fuck off, Incog. Incog, listen, it's YouTube, man. We say fucking stuff every day. People who like people fall out every day. Ian Jaggy fell out. And you have mates.
2 seconds, mate. That's what we were speaking about earlier on. What do we do to fucking fix it? I just try to do it with Shufflin.
I don't know. I don't watch you, Incog. That's the thing. I don't watch you.
Well, see, if you shut up for fucking 2 minutes, then you would get me. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying you're part of the problem, the same as everybody else. There's a lot
well, you're part of the problem, but I can see you're part of the problem.
Right. Well, right. But
it works both ways, Inc. This is what I'm saying. Is it really worth an argument?
Right. All right. We're all part of the problem. You want to do something about it?
Look, we're as bad as each other, man.
I'm just doing something.
It's what me and Lammy. It's what me and Lammy was talking about.
Are you willing to do something about it?
What do you want to do something about it? What do you mean by that?
I'm talking about jumping in motors and fucking step on people or anything like that. I'm talking about you willing to do something about it. You want to bring something a wee bit more positive to the table instead of fucking talking about all this shit that you've been doing for months.
Well, if you do the same, then.
I attack back. Or the ones that attack me.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Incock, man. How old are you?
Do you want me to tell you? 3,695, mate.
Well, you're a very immature person. If you keep going on like that, no wonder people going in at you like that if you're holding grudges from months and months ago.
Right. Well, listen, I know how to conduct myself on a panel, right? I let people finish.
Call me now. Call us what you want to say. You call me now. Call us now. Say what you want to say about us.
Well, see if you would just shut your fucking blowhole for 5 minutes and let me finish what I was saying.
Well, both of you say a conversation and we'll mute.
Right, there you go. Right, who do you want to start? Do you want me to start? Do you want you to start?
You've just told me to shut up.
Right, fair dues. Well done. What I'm saying is you don't even know me. You don't know my bra. But you're involved with all sorts of other people's fucking channels. And then you start to call me on some of it. No, let me finish. Is this not the agreement? And then I'll let you finish.
I've never said a fucking word.
Mate,
just finish, man. Come on.
That's what I'm saying, right? See the videos I made, Richard, right? And I've got it all clipped. I'm talking about the comments he made. Peter Parker 666. You know what I mean? You can call me Celtic. He knows what I'm talking about. Don't make me so fucking stupid. The videos that I made, not the negative comments you made, you know what I mean? But fuck all to do with you. You don't even know me. But I know what it came to. Do you know what I mean? And so, what do you want to add to that?
You don't know me either.
Exactly. So why did you? Exactly.
I've heard you mention my name a couple of times. I've heard you mention my name a couple of times. It's tit for tat, man, Incock. This tit for tat.
No, really, it sounds like who's shouting louder. It's just who's shouting louder here. What I said to you fucking 20 minutes ago was, listen, I never had a problem with you, your fucking boy. I never made any comments, never referenced any of your videos or fuck all. But you caught on somebody else's shit. You started doing it on my videos. That's the point. That's why you're having this fucking discussion.
Right, now it's Celtic's turn.
Aye, I'm listening.
I don't know what to fucking say. Honestly, I don't know what to fucking say, man. It's fucking... We're going on like kids here, man, Incock. This happened months ago, man. I commented, but I didn't call your fucking brother.
Oh, mate.
I called you, not your brother. You said that I've been going on your brother. I never went in on your brother.
Right, just so people don't pick this up wrongly, you're saying you called me. I don't know your number. I've never been on WhatsApp groups or fuck all. You're in reference to the comments that you made. You were Peter Parker 666, you know what I mean?
Hold on.
No, I'll let you finish.
I am not on any WhatsApp groups. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. I'm on nothing. I'm on YouTube and that's it.
But the two, right, well, admit this, the two accounts you come into YouTube one was Peter Parker 666 and Celtic, am I right?
No, I can correct that. What it is you know...
Richard, no, I'll tell you why. Because see, when I did make a video, you said...
This comment,
my God, fucking
what about you singing about Peggy's dead husband, Vile Man? Was you singing a song about her dead husband?
She shouldn't have called us a nonce.
No, 2 seconds. I just want to prove a point.
This is what I'm saying. I was telling Lammy, look, I would go low, right? Didn't like doing it, and now I'm not doing that. I've never mentioned her husband for fucking months.
Well, see you, Jimmy. Fucking hell, you can't say that in the comments. See you, Jimmy.
Back to what I was saying, Celtic, right? Just so I've not lost the plot here.
Right, can I say one thing, mate, just quickly? My thing is Lammy, right? But see, when I write a comment, it comes up Richard Lamb 88 something. When Celtic's channel's called Celtic, his handle's Peter Parker 666. That's where you're getting mistaken, I think.
Right, well, even if it is, it's still left all the same fucking negative comments. So there's a fact. You can't take that away.
Fucking so How many negative comments do you get of other people?
Fucking millions, mate. And that's the ones
With
I
it.
remember.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to get every single person on YouTube
no, mate,
and ask them why they've done a negative comment? Lammy probably gets negative comments. I get fucking shit every day of the week. I don't give a fuck.
No, no, but that's Peter. Listen, if you're that fucking willing, do you know what I mean? You would come in and maybe fucking have a laugh the same as everybody else. For the past couple of weeks, we've been trying to do something different. Do you know what I mean? And there's other people willing to do it. But you want to sit here and argue with me about the comments that you leave. I'm saying, look,
No. You come on, wanted to argue with me.
I don't think that's the case at all. If you want to watch it back.
Watch me back.
Mate, you didn't even know yourself. You're a nasty bastard. There's no taking away from you. And you've always been a nasty bastard.
Right.
Peter Parker 666 in your comments.
Right, so, listen, calm down, man. Calm down, Inco.
Right, the non-word gets shouted a lot, blah blah blah. The only thing I'll say to Celtic is that whole, and Celtic, I think you'll admit this, that whole mermaid dead baby thing. That was the only thing I'd say like was out the back park.
Was fucking discussing what I said.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Right, well, here's the difference. Have you ever heard me say it like that with regards to fucking maybe Tunez's missus or
Here's the difference. Do you hear that? No, Inco, listen, please. Listen, please. No, we're still on the same subject.
On you go.
Did you see the comments that you wrote in the back of Tunes?
For what?
Did you see the comments? What you wrote in the back of Tunes?
It's right and wrong. That's a really good comment.
No, wait a minute. What was the comment, Celtic? Because I'm all about the facts. Put the comments. What everybody see, what it is I'm supposed to have wrote.
You didn't write them. Mermaid wrote them.
Right, so well, let's get fuck all to do with me.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Celtic.
Just stick to you. Right, my point was
there's a reason for that Celtic. I don't think we should talk.
Yeah. I was just saying. All my point was is that's the only thing. Listen, 2 seconds, mate. Celtic. That was the only thing I was saying. I think was above and beyond, and you've just admitted to that. So just concentrate on you and Incock. Whatever your problems.
Lammy, I even apologise to the woman.
You're right. That's all you can do. That's all you can do on YouTube is apologise.
As soon as I said it, I know I fucked up.
Yep. Like I say, I'll just mute myself up if you lads want to talk.
But if I say something that's fucking bad, I'll hold my hands up and say it.
Mate, you've been doing it for months, so put your hand up there.
Oh, Incog, what do you say about people?
Exactly, but all I do is attack back. Mate, I've never done anything to any cunt that didn't deserve it. Do you know what I mean? I've got I've got a chest, I've got a heart, I've got good morals, brought up with good principles. But I've been listening to you for months. What have you been saying? Do you hear me saying the things that you're saying? Let YouTube decide.
Listen, man. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. They can call us a nonce, they can call us a beast, they can call us a bacon, they can call me son, they can do this to us and that to us. I don't care.
See, I mean, no empathy, that's what your problem is, you don't care.
My empathy is I'm not going to go alone no more. I'm going to rise above it and say, fuck all. But if you're attacking me, I will attack you, but I'm not going low.
How are you going to attack me? Right, well, listen, how are you going to attack me if your fucking bed sits somewhere or a homeless pitch, you know what I mean? Locked up 24 hours a day. Fucking try to connect to your fucking laptop just to keep in touch and be as nasty as possible.
Facts. I told you I've not mentioned that word. You're getting time.
Incog, I haven't even got a clue what you're talking about there.
Yeah, well, I'm not repeating myself, it's just a going real mine.
What are you on about, laptops?
You would know all about that, wouldn't you?
I've got a mobile fucking phone. I don't even know how to use a fucking laptop. I'm not very good at technology.
Neither do I. That's exactly what I'm doing, using a mobile phone. But see,
well, that's what I'm doing.
You're talking a lot of shite. But anyway, listen, Tunes,
Right, you talk a lot of shit, Incog. You talk a lot of shit.
Right.
It's tit for tat, man.
Aye, but listen. Let YouTube decide. Listen to the shite that you talk and the shite that I talk.
Look, YouTube doesn't give a fuck, man.
Exactly.
Exactly. Fucking hell, it's words and comments. That's all we've got.
Exactly. But
And
you still got some good.
if a word in a comment hurts you, you shouldn't be on fucking YouTube.
No, it's not about that for me, mate. You don't get me. There's still some good people on YouTube that just don't like the shit that you're up to.
Well, I don't like the shite that you're up to.
What? Because I keep pointing the shit that you're up to. And there's a lot of other good people that keep pointing the shit that you're up to, and all you other fucking...
But it works either way. It works either way, doesn't it?
Exactly. So see all the fake shit that you put out about me, has it ever been proven? No. And it's never going to happen to be proven. So there you go.
Wait, what about all the fake shit that's been said about me? Has that been proven?
What's that?
We've been called a nonce and all that, and this, that, and the other. Has that been proven?
You're not being judged for that. There's no articles about that. You're just being judged on your behaviour on fucking YouTube alone.
We saw you then.
Exactly, for attacking back at cunts like you.
But I'm attacking back at cunts like you.
For attacking back at cunts like you. But that's what I'm saying. What am I bringing to the table?
This is fucking,
I've never
honestly,
this is fucking, but you come
honestly,
across as a very, very, very nasty man, Mr. Celtic.
You're like a fucking, you know what it is? You're like a fucking hamster in a fucking wheel, and it's going round and round and round and round and round and round.
You need to buy yourself some toilet rolls. Get that fucking mouth to yours a right good wipe. You talk one more shit.
And if I can lend some of your toilet rolls.
What's that, mate?
And if I can lend your toilet rolls.
Aye, twice. Go and get a pippa sentence this morning. You know what I mean? You end up with a fucking mobility motor, you fucking...
Nah, I'm just getting mumbling now. I can't even understand you.
I can't pin your comments if you swear.
I can do this all night. Ain't called me. I don't give a fuck.
What's he right, eh? Do you want to fuck up Tunez's channel? Or you try to build his numbers? Or you want to get yourself? I'm easy either way.
Listen. Tunes doesn't need me for his numbers or to build up his channel. He's doing all right by himself. Right? That's got nothing to do with me.
Right, Incog, I can do a 5-minute clip and get more views than you.
I don't know why you're saying that for.
I understand it to piss him off.
I just keep it going, mate. No, I keep it going.
Right, is there any way you two can sort
Right, so you two are never going to fucking see eye to eye anyway. You said,
Look,
right,
I
mean,
he's got one guy.
But it's pointless.
Just based on everything I've heard, if I ever see him, I think he does this shit.
Like Celtic's saying, if he's going to stop going low, that's all you can do, and time will tell. That's all you can do.
Lammy, I
control
don't give
what
a
comes
fuck.
out other people's moves. You
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck what Incog says about me. Could not give a shit. It's words and comments. That's all it is.
I mean, you can only control what comes out your own mouth on this app. I've learned that myself the hard way. So as
Hey,
long
Incog,
as you just...
I totally agree. I say some fucking horrible things. Totally agree. But other people say horrible things to me.
You fucking wanna.
But you've got to get it back.
Listen, see if you're not much of a fucking snowflake, and bear in mind the information you come into YouTube first before you come in, know what I mean, about your son and fucking everything else. Read between the lines here, people on YouTube, do you know what I mean? What makes you fucking justified to come in here and even start arguing with me? What have you got to bring to the table? Exactly. Fuck all. Part for paper articles, it was that. What have I got? Have I fucking hurted anybody? Have I hurted women? Have I done anything to Wayne's? Have I fucking, know what I mean? No. I bring jokes, a bit of humour, a bit of satirical comedy. What about you?
Where?
What do you bring to the table?
Where do you bring humour, comedy and jokes?
Sorry, mate, I'm fucking listening up. I've had a few operations, right? I'm deaf in one ear. I never even heard that. Sorry, could you repeat that? You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not going to bother.
You're mad funny.
Right, boys, you know what I mean? Boys, this is getting nowhere. We're just going round in circles.
Do you know what, Tunes? Do you know what it is? See, this cunt. No, I'm never going to forgive you. Listen, you're one of the worst cunts on YouTube. We can
Wait,
forgive,
Incog, I think you're one of the biggest fucking wrong'uns on YouTube, to tell you the truth. But that's just me.
So how can you prove it? What have I done?
I don't. It's YouTube. You don't have to prove it. Ask the people. I don't know.
Well, no, we do put a survey. You ask YouTube.
Why should I ask YouTube?
Because you're the one that fucking suggested it. You're the one with the problem. I don't think I'm a bad guy.
Oh, fuck off, Incog.
See what I mean? Destroyed.
This is pointless. It's going round in circles. You're never gonna get on, are you? Just agree to disagree.
Not a problem.
No, that is me. I'll give you credit where credit's due. I did watch you kidding on one night that you were a big
Right,
mad
Weirdy,
gangster.
you're on a warning. If you say that again, Weirdy, I'm gonna time you out.
I was talking about Mr. Paradise here, Mr. Celtic. Aye, his video.
Why can't you stop laughing and giggle instead of this one said this and this one said that? Fuck's sake.
I haven't got a fucking problem. Look, like I say, I'm not going to say no to put him. But if he starts calling me, I'll call him. You know what I mean?
You've already got a problem. You've already got a problem because if you were doing my problem, mate, honestly. Here's another thing.
Oh, fuck off, man, Incog. I'm not even going to listen to you anymore. I'm bored of you. I'm bored of you.
Well, let me finish what I'm saying.
Disagree.
Right.
Fucking hell.
Right, I'm going to say something now. Right, Pablo, what about what Peggy said about when she's going to get my real daughter on and all that? How about that? Peggy's nasty, Pablo. Peggy is a troll. Peggy goes on your Facebook and everything. She doxes
Oh, we've got to take you there, Celtic, before somebody answers Tunez's question. Was I watched you.
Shut up. Be quiet. I'm talking. Have a bit of respect for the panel host. Peggy is one of the biggest trolls on here. She is. She really is. She's not a nice person. I would unmute you now.
Saying mad fanny. You let me. You're a mad fanny.
You're a mad fanny. You look like a fanny with a face like yours.
Fucking hell. Honestly, man.
There was just no point. There's no point in just going around in a circle, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean?
He's trying to have it one way, and like I can't have my say on it.
Fuck him anyway.
Anyway, as we're by ourselves, Tunes, can I ask you something?
If you say please.
Fuck off.
Go on.
Okay, I've just come on to see if you would stop going in on Shufflin and Julian. What the fuck, Bill? If you're here, get on. What the fuck were you doing?
Bill's art's in the right place, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But what Shufflin said about me, what Shufflin said about me was disgusting. So there you go, and it just annoys me that you still go on his panel and all that. Why didn't you turn around and say why are you saying nasty things like that? You know, he goes too far.
Yeah, but if that's the case, why would you? So you've got to stick up for everyone that guns in on someone. It's impossible to do. He has Shufflin.
No,
I said to Shufflin. But hold on. If I asked Shufflin Julian to stop going in on tunes, what would they tell us to do? The
reason they go because they get the views, isn't it? Without me, their channel shit. You know, it's like any channel, isn't it? You know, as soon as Tunes comes along, I'm not being big-headed and anything. It's just the truth, isn't it? You know
I know, but you're always going to have back and forth with them, Tunes. Always.
Oh, fuck them. What they said about me was disgusting, and they can go and fuck themselves. They never come to my channel again. Simple as that.
These stalkers and lawbreakers, yeah, I'm afraid to say their time is up. But what I'm going to talk a little bit about my own sort of well, when I say my own, my own. And actually, I think Peggy had a taster of this as well. From there's a couple of stalkers and lawbreakers that we have had the misfortune of having dealings with. But I had it more in particular. I was recipient of the stalking, and law breaking from these couple of people. Yeah, yes, yes. And yes, what happened was, like, I think I touched on it before, but there's been a new development. There's been a new development with, you've got the law enforcement agencies. You know, the law enforcement agencies, the police. The police are your servants. Your servants are the police. Yeah, the boys in blue and the girls in blue is an equal opportunities force these days over the wonderful land of the UK. Now, let me tell you something, and now use people that are on YouTube, yeah, and you may be recipient to hate crimes, stalking and harassment on this corner of YouTube, yeah, corner and community of YouTube. You are perfectly within your rights to report crimes to the police. Don't buy into this thing about this subculture. You know, this subculture. We have a few of these people who have got criminal records, you know, like criminal records to varying degrees. You know what I mean? Like, you could say in effect they were failed criminals, you know, failed criminals. They never ever actually made any money of substance from their crime, but they've been involved in sort of, you would call it petty crimes or whatever, and they have all ended up on YouTube. And on this corner community on YouTube, you had this little subculture, yeah, of these failed wannabe criminals, right? You couldn't call them career criminals because they all got caught. They all got caught at various times, at various levels, and they were banged up. But you had them on this corner community of YouTube preaching the mantra, oh, don't grass. Everything is don't grass. Let me tell you, to you ordinary people, ordinary citizens like myself, who haven't got criminal records and are just on YouTube for enjoyment. If you are in a YouTube, you've ended up in a corner community of YouTube, and you have this subculture of these ex-criminals all shouting about, you can't grass people, you can't grass this, grass that. Why, let me tell you something. If you start getting stalked and harassed by anybody, listen to this, stalked and harassed by anybody on YouTube, and they want to carry it off YouTube, you know this concept of doorstepping. I will talk a bit more about that in a moment, right? But listen, just keep it real here. If you are a recipient of online on YouTube, yeah, stalking and harassing by lawbreakers, yeah, lawbreakers, they're stalking you and harassing you, you are perfectly at your, it is perfectly a thing that you can do. You can seek assistance from the police force, yeah, from police officers. You are an ordinary citizen, and you have not got criminal records. You are not involved and haven't been involved in crime, and you are on a social media platform like YouTube, and you do not have to be harassed and stalked and harassed by the subculture of ex-criminals. They call themselves ex-criminals, yeah, but they have this subculture about, oh, don't grass, do not grass. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, do not be on YouTube and let yourself be stalked and harassed and bullied, yeah, by hate speech or whatever it is. If it is deemed a criminal offence, you are perfectly at liberty to go to your local police station and report a crime. Yeah, never mind this stuff about YouTube reporting channels and that. If somebody actually does something on YouTube in the open where they're you think they are committing a crime against you, get yourself down to your local police station and report the crime. Report the crime. I am going to dismantle and crush this concept about grassing on YouTube. Right, I'm not talking about this thing about reporting channels just nilly-willy for, you know, when people are just having a bit of banter or something and it goes over the top. You know, that is, some people can get annoyed and report channels, I don't know, but when you think there is a criminal act against you, a hate crime, yeah, you are perfectly at liberty to report it to the police for actions. Do you get what I mean? Like, good afternoon to this, that. Yeah, I like this one. Hang on. I would like to report some crimes against fashion. Jockney, some of the clobber that's been on show of late needs oh, what fun. That's funny, that is, isn't it? Yeah, good afternoon to this stat anyway. That is absolutely funny. Good afternoon to this stat. Good afternoon to the fantastic Miss Bam Bam. Hope you're well, darling, and all is good in the hood. Yes, good afternoon to Lambie. Good afternoon to Callie. Good afternoon to DJ Singies. I haven't seen DJ Singies a bit lately. I hope you're still doing the music, DJ Singy. Yeah, check out the DJ Singy channel. Fantastic music. And I've probably missed a few people in it. Good afternoon to Benjamin, the wonderful Benjamin from the Welsh Valleys. All right, boyo. Yeah, hope all is good in the Welsh Valleys. But let me move on with this. Good afternoon to the Ice Cold and good afternoon to the fantastic Carrickay. Oh, Carrickay from the wonderful little city of Northern Ireland, Belfast. Belfast, Carrickay. Yes. And let me just develop this theme more. Right, so I am in my infinite wisdom telling people, letting people know, do not be fooled for a moment by this subculture of ex-criminals, failed criminals, petty criminals who are roaming about on YouTube community corner and community of YouTube shouting out, grassing, don't grass, he's a grass, she's a grass, don't grass. Listen to ordinary citizens who have not got criminal records like myself and like the vast majority of people. We don't know nothing about this crime culture, ex-criminals that have been banged up, failed criminals who are now roaming about YouTube shouting to everybody, don't grass on this, don't grass on that. What I mean by that is if you are a recipient of a hate crime on YouTube, if somebody threatens you, stalks you, harasses you, threatens to come to your door, I'm going to move on to this other level at the moment, in a moment, come to your door. In other words, what they are doing, they are then starting off with you on YouTube, yeah, digging you out, stalking and harassing you. It could be that is what happened in my particular case with a couple. They took it upon themselves to start a serious, one or the other of them. Look, when the two of these are brought to book, one will sing like a canary anyway. One will sing like a canary and furnish the police with the information, because two of them were working together and one of them had my phone number and gave it to the other one. Yes, gave it to the other one. And between the two of them, I received over a period, I think it was over a year it might have been, of non-stop calls. Non-stop calls. I didn't advertise it on YouTube, yeah, because I am a person who is mentally strong. And I thought, listen, if you want to play these games, I will endeavour to trap yous. I will trap yous and you will get caught by the relevant authorities. The police, yes, the police, you will pay. If you, look, listen, the way I said it to them out loud on a live previously, yes, if you want to carry out the crime, you will have to do the time when you get caught, And so basically over a period of over a year, I was receiving silent calls, but I did receive, you know, like the menacing calls with the voice would go, yeah, Jockney, sparrow, blah, 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 threatening me. And I would just listen to this and I would say to myself, well, listen, chummy. I never said this out loud. I was just listening to the call. But I was saying, in my head, this is how I was thinking. I was going, listen, chummy, you can yabber away. But this boy is on the case. You're going to get caught and you are going to be reported to the police. I could see the big picture. When Chummy would be before the police. This is how it would go when Chummy got caught, yeah? Yeah. I think at the moment Chummy could actually be, Chummy could actually be on remand or something, you know, for these calls against me, like, and the stalking and harassment. I don't think at the moment Chummy is actually in custody because I can't reveal too much with the police investigation into Chummy who was doing the calls. There was two of them. Look, let me give you some information, right? One was a woman and one was a man, yeah? I can give you this much. I don't want to reveal any of the machinations and the workings that are going on in the police investigation because I do not want to hamper the case. But a lady had my number. Did you see my voice goes quite high? Just for the guy out there who left a comment, yeah, this guy, yeah, he's a good guy. He's a Chelsea supporter. Tom Henry. Tom Henry. He's got a thing about I've got high voice. Yeah, I think he's joking about it, but it is true. But my voice is high because I have got a high-pitched voice. And I when I do singing and all that, yeah, you know, like I do music and sing songs and that. I don't profess to be a high-level professional singer or anything, right? But my voice range, the pitch of my voice, I am a tenor. You know, it's high for a guy. High for a guy. How'd you like that saying? So big shout out to Tom Henry for noticing that even when I speak and act, I have a high-pitched voice. Yeah, I can hit the high notes and all that. Yes, my people. Anyway, getting back to the, I can give you as much information that cannot hamper my ongoing case regarding myself. I do not want to hamper a police investigation, but what happened is a lady had my telephone number, you know, my telephone number, which I had for donkey's years. And she, in her misjudgment, I would call it now, because she is probably singing like a canary to the police as part of the investigation when the two of them are collared for investigation and questioning. And she, in her, I would say a misjudgment, gave it to the other party. So there was two of them working together in tandem on the stalking and harassment of me. Yeah, the stalking and harassment of me for over a year. And I was getting the silent phone calls and the menacing phone calls with the voice. But I took it upon myself to think to myself, well, listen, when I could hear this guy, like, yeah, you know, he was on the phone giving it the, right, you know, the threatening and all that, I just kept stum and I thought, listen, chummy, keep yabbering away. keep yabbering away, I was thinking, because he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what was going on with the tracing element. I will talk about the tracing element in a moment. Yeah, but I thought, Chummy, your time is going to come, Chummy, when you're sitting in front of the police officers and you are getting investigated. Because what happened is, over a period of that time, Chummy, yeah, you know, this, we'll call him Chummy, yeah, they'll give him a pseudonym, you know, like a pseudonym. Chummy, well, he was doing the silent calls and the menacing calls where they could hear the voice of Chummy, yeah? And Chummy, we have found out, when we say information has come, I don't want to reveal too much information like about Chummy and the current investigation, but let's put it this way. Chummy thought he was you know, a bit of a wido, you know, a bit of clever. You know, these people, they always have a downfall where they always think they are more cleverer than the police. You know, the authorities, they think, I can do this, I can do that, and I can do this, and I won't get caught. Well, I'm afraid to say, Chummy, yeah, Chummy came a cropper. Yeah, I don't want to mention too much of the current position with Chummy, but what I can say is that at one stage, Chummy, Chummy was, they were using, it's called Voice over the Internet Protocol, VoIP, yeah? Check it out, VoIP, Voice over the Internet Protocol, and what it was like, even if they were using a burner phone or phones that they thought couldn't be traceable, they were making this as hard as possible to resist detection and getting caught, but they came a cropper. They've come a cropper. I can tell you this is going to end in a very sad development for the lady and Chummy, both of them. So what they done was, yeah, they used a company, yeah. See, Voice over the Internet Protocol is a third-party company whereby they phone up, and when they phone up, it goes through the third-party company's computers, and the call then comes to you as if it has come from a computer. So when Chummy was ringing from, we'll just pick a hypothetical location, right? I won't even say the location because I don't want Chummy to get any hints of what's going on in detail. So I'm just going to pick a hypothetical location. Yeah, we will pick a hypothetical location in England. I'm just going to pick a random city or something, right? This isn't where Chummy was ringing from. But we'll pick a location like we'll pick Bath. I'll just say Bath. You know, the city of Bath or whatever what it is. You know, with that nice architecture. So just say Chummy was ringing from Bath, right? Right. He's got a phone. It might even be the burner phone, right? And it was going through the Voice over the Internet Protocol through the third party company, and it was like so when it was going to get traced, right? He's ringing from Bath, right? But it would come up from another location because it's coming through the computer. Yeah, it's coming through that Voice over the Internet, yeah, protocol company. But they're a computerized service. Now, Chummy, if he was using a burner phone, he probably thought, I'm going to get away with this. I've got a burner phone anyway. Like he's done. And the other thing is, well, to get that service, Chummy had to in some way pay the company, you know, the Voice over the Internet Protocol company. He had to pay them for that service to use it, right? So maybe he thinged it with cash. There's a lot of things. I don't really want to go into too much about that because that's part of the ongoing police investigation. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm going to sort of refrain from giving out too much detail. So I'll keep it very, very plain and simple. I can say as much as he used the voice over the internet protocol, yeah, third party, and he thinks he was getting away with it. He thinks he was getting away with it. But the information has come to my attention that Chummy is in big trouble. Chummy and the lady and Chummy are in big trouble and will have to pay for the crime. Yes. Yeah, stalking and YouTube stalking and law breaking is the crime. And if they do the crime, they will have to do the time. If they do the crime, they will have to do the time when they are brought to book. They're going to be brought to book to pay for the crime. So what I'm getting back to, let me get back to this thing about the subculture of ex-criminals, failed criminals, petty criminals, whatever you want to call them, this little group of people on the corner and community of YouTube who bang the drum about grassing, you can't grass this or that. Well, let me tell you to use minority little grouping. You do not run this corner or community of YouTube. This corner of community of YouTube is full of ordinary citizens who are law-abiding citizens and do not have criminal records. And we do not play by your rules. Your rules are in the dustbin. Your rules are for use in the dustbins if you want to use them rules of the not grassing. What we are saying is, when I say we, I speak for many, many people. I think I am the voice of many, many people, that if there is anybody on this YouTube at the moment, who are recipient of stalking and law breaking, YouTube stalking, they're getting YouTube stalking, hate crimes, and law breaking against them, you are perfectly at your liberty to go to your local police station and report a crime. Do not be kidded on with this subculture of ex-criminals about this terminology called grassing this, grassing that. Yes, if you have a crime against you, you are within your liberty to report a crime. It is actually your duty to report a crime. It is your duty to report criminal offences. It is your duty to... I bet there's a few of these people listening at the minute. Oh, like these people, listen, look, these criminals as well. I'll say the ex-criminals on the subculture corner of community of YouTube, this corner community of YouTube, they are probably, when I talk about ex-criminals, these are ex-failed criminals. They're not really career criminals that actually made any money. Look, most criminals that have got criminal records are failed criminals because they've been caught by the authorities, isn't they? They haven't, career criminals or whatever are probably people that are high-level criminals and have got lots and lots of cash. They've made a career out of it, haven't they? But they have never been caught. Probably your career criminals have never been caught, probably. But I'm just talking about for the sake of this YouTube stalking and law breaking against people on YouTube, the people that are doing that, the sort of ex-criminals who are shouting out about no grassing and all that, these are ex-people who are probably been people who have probably had an overindulgence for alcohol and recreational drugs. Yes, and they were very low-level petty criminals, monged out their head or smashed out their head on a daily basis under the influence of alcohol and recreational substances. That's the sort of people we're talking about. So don't listen to these people shouting out, don't grassing, no grassing and all that. If you are a recipient, you are receiving, currently receiving, or have recently received YouTube stalking and harassment and hate crimes against you, you are perfectly at liberty to go to your local police station and report a crime. And especially now we now move on to the next element of the live stream, whereby these people who have been YouTube stalking and law breaking, threatening people. As I say, these people think that they can do and say what they like on YouTube, and they are not subject to law and order. Well, let me tell you something. It don't matter if you're on a social media platform. What you say and do is subject to civil society and law and order. That is the law and order. And YouTube is just like anything else. As if you step outside your front door, law and order applies. Now, what I was going to say is you've got these people who, over a period of years, have lost all sense of reality, and they are saying things on YouTube that they think they can do it. They're just saying things which are actually breaking the law, could be subject to a criminal investigation. Yeah. I mean, I'll just give you an example. Like, I just heard one of these clip of videos. Right, I won't mention the names. Like, you're talking about this thing. I'll give you it. Right. There's two guys and a woman, and this woman is threatening to doorstep another lady. Yeah, they're threatening to doorstep another lady, and she is screaming out for addresses, name and address that she wants to go down, and she wants to inflict all matter of GBH, grievous bodily harm, on the lady. This is what she's saying on a live stream. And at the same time as she's saying it, yeah, she knows that she is breaking the law. Let me tell you why she knows she is breaking the law. You asked me the question, I will answer it. While she's screaming that she's going to cause GBH to the lady that she seeks her name and address to visit and doorstep her, don't forget this lady is saying this thing on a social media platform, YouTube live stream, right? She is applicable to the laws of the land. It's just like whether she's in the street or she's in her house, you cannot do and say whatever you like on YouTube. She was threatening a lady with grievous bodily harm. That is an actual crime, right? Whether she ever had any intention of doing that, for real, is neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. She has, by her verbal statement or verbal actions on a live stream, threatening a lady, saying, give me her name, I want her name, address, I'm coming up and I'm going to smash her up. That verbal statement alone was a crime. That was breaking the law. That was a criminal offence, which, if reported to the local police station, she would be subject to a criminal investigation with a view to prosecution. And let me tell you why I can further demonstrate the emphasis on why it is a crime. Because while she's saying it, in one hand, she is saying, give me the name and address of this woman, because I want to go up there and I'm going to do all matters of GBH on the woman. This is what she's saying. And at the same time, after she's saying it, she's saying to the person whose live stream she is on, oh, delete this live, delete this live. So what you have in effect is you have somebody knowing that they are committing a criminal offence by threatening to come to doorstep somebody's house, seeking their name and address, and threatening to come to cause them grievous bodily harm. and at the same time saying delete this live, because they know that what they are saying and what they are intent on doing is a criminal offence, and they are, just by the verbal statement alone, they are breaking the law. Shouting, delete it, delete this live, delete this live. You were shouting, listen, this is to the lady concerned, you were shouting delete this live because you had actually just committed a criminal offence on YouTube, on a social media platform. You had committed that is an actual criminal offence. If that was reported to the local police station, there's no doubt if that was followed through, that this woman, regardless of nothing actually happened so far, she will be up in front of the judge. She'll be in front of the beak, and she will be found, I've got no doubt in my mind, she will be found guilty. She will be found guilty. And what would make the thing even more severe for that lady, she would receive a maximum sentence, because the prosecutor, the prosecution, or if it's at a magistrate's court, the magistrate the prosecution would put it to the magistrate that the lady, when the lady was seeking to get the name and address of the lady, with a view to going and carrying out acts of GBH against the lady, grievous bodily harm, which she said, this is all on a YouTube live. This would be played in the magistrate's court, or in the Crown Court if she pleaded not guilty. But she would be found guilty, and they would say, look, when you were on the live and you said, give me the name and address of this lady, and then you went on furthermore to say that you would go to this lady's house and you would do all acts of grievous bodily harm on that lady, and you also said, delete the live, delete the live, delete the live. This is you on tape here. You knew that what when you were trying to get the information about the lady's name and address, and then you said that you were going to commit acts of GBH by saying that at the same time after that you said delete the live, delete the live, delete the live. Why did you say that? Why did you say that? This is what the magistrate would say. He would say, the reason why you said that is because you knew what you were saying and intending to do was a criminal offence. It's a criminal offence, and you have committed a criminal offence. It's neither here nor there that you never actually carried that out, but you have committed by just saying the actions that you've done by seeking a lady's name and address, and furthermore saying that you were going to commit grievous bodily harm against the lady, and at the same time saying delete the live, delete the live. The reason why you were saying delete the live is because you know that your words, the words you had just spoken, are committing a criminal offence. Otherwise, why would you be saying delete the live, delete the live, delete the live? Because you have just committed a criminal offence. I put it to you. That is why you were saying delete the live. And this lady, this YouTube stalker and lawbreaker, because that's what she comes under, this one who just done this recently, that she was breaking the law. Now, this lady whose name and address she was seeking, she is perfectly at her perfectly at her liberty to go to her local police station and report this crime against her. She is perfectly at liberty to do that. Yes. These people, let me tell you something, these YouTube stalkers and lawbreakers have got to wake up and smell the coffee. See, with this one I just demonstrated, the one I just demonstrated by her actions, that lady that was threatening to get the name and address with a view to going to doorstep a lady and cause her grievous bodily harm. She knew that when she was saying that verbally on a social media platform, YouTube, live stream, that she was actually breaking the law. She knew it. She knew what she was saying, that she was breaking the law. And this is what I'm saying to you is, people, wake up and smell the coffee. You cannot do and say what you like on YouTube platforms, social media platforms, and think that you are outside of the law. You've just got to remember, it's just like you are outside your front door. The same applies on social media platforms. Yeah, it's the same law. The same law applies. The same law applies. Let me give you an example about this lady that threatened the lady, you know, just recently threatened, give me her name and address and give me her name and address. This is what she was saying, this YouTube stalker and lawbreaker. Yeah, it's on a live, it's on one of them Clipper channels, yeah. She says, give me her name and address. I'm gonna go and doorstep this lady and I'm gonna inflict GBH upon her. Right, yeah. This is what she said. Then she says, delete the live, because she knew she was breaking the law. She was breaking the law. Now that is just the same as that lady. See what she done on YouTube. Right, this is what I'm trying to say to you, that the law and order on YouTube is just the same as law and order, the law and order of the land. So if that lady's exactly what she said on YouTube, see if she stepped outside her front door, say just into the street, and she starts shouting at somebody, you know, somebody in the street, right, she shouts to somebody, give me that woman's name and address, because I'm going to go in and I'm going to do this, that, the other. I'm going to inflict grievous bodily harm on that woman. See, now you would say, if that happened in the street, you'd go, oh, that the police will come and she'll get done. She's threatening. She wants information to go and threaten and do GBH and some. It's just the same thing. It is the exact same thing. Doing it in a house on YouTube, right? So whether somebody that says this stuff with intent in their house, yeah, or they say it outside in the street, in the public space, it's the same offence. It is the same offence, and it is covered by law and order. So this lady, I don't know if she's done it before, if she's got previous. You know, this one, it's on a being clipped, asking for somebody's name and address with a view to visiting them and doorstepping them to inflict grievous bodily harm. That is a criminal offence. And if this lady at the other end, the lady that you intended to seek her address with a view to travelling to her household, to inflict acts of grievous bodily harm, was to go around to her local police station today, this afternoon or whatever, and report you, there's no doubt in my mind you would be investigated and you would be found guilty of a crime, and you would actually be sentenced. And I think you would receive the high end of the tariff, because when you were carrying out the crime online, on YouTube, on a YouTube live stream, trying to find the lady's name and address with a view to travelling there to commit an act of grievous bodily harm, GBH, you were also subsequently saying, delete the live, because you did not want the evidence there. If you carried out your crime, you thought that the evidence would be deleted. But the evidence is out there. And if that lady goes and reports you, well, if you were found guilty, which no doubt you would be, you would receive the high end of the tariff for sentencing, because when you're shouting out, delete the live, is because you know that you have just committed a criminal offence on YouTube, on a social media platform, by saying, give me the lady's name and address, and I will go and I will do acts of GBH when I get there. That's what you were saying.
Unfortunately, that's where we're going to have to end it today. Do you know what? I could sit and listen to Jockney all day. He's actually quite funny, and he's easier to understand than, say, Bobby K. I do understand most of what Jockney says. What Bobby K says, I can't understand. Well, I do understand a few words, but I can't understand most of it. So that's going to be it for today. It's going to be no gym again today because I'm waiting for a delivery. Hopefully, if the delivery comes soon, then I can get away, kind of, but I doubt it. So that's going to be it for this afternoon. I'll update if anything else happens, and I'll see you tomorrow.